understand, James. Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Lauren Blair. Thank you so much for joining us, and happy Friday, everybody. So glad you're with us. We have such a special show. It is our TGIF show. It's also known as Club TVON, so I hope you're ready to party. We got a, I don't know, is this Boogie Nights or Saturday Night Fever? No, not Saturday Night Fever. Friday night, right? So neither of those movies I've ever seen, by the way, but I hear the movies. So anyway, we're so glad you're with us. We bring the party to you on Friday night so that you don't even have to leave the house. You don't even have to get dressed. You don't even have to put on makeup. You don't have to get your club wear on. You can just sit back, you know what, like PJs, feet up, slippers, cozy, and then your favorite whatever, you know, food, beverage, takeout. We're here to help you enjoy the kickoff to the weekend and show you a little bit of some really special jewelry. That is, after all, what we're here to do, and we have such an incredible lineup. I mean, this lineup, oh, it's good. We've got, first of all, aquamarine has been, of course, the talk of the month, but of course, as we are getting into that midpoint part of the month, we've got a very, very special aqua wheel. I'm actually going to show you a lot of rings. We're going to show you a lot of different rings here, 5 different styles, all super, super affordable. We also have a big special in Tanzanite, something we have not seen. I actually don't know if we've ever seen it, but I have a very, very, very important Tanzanite in the saddle mounting. It is, when I say spectacular, that's only because I don't have the vocabulary to cover what this stone looks like. It is so good. And we also have some really, really special rubies tonight. I know a lot of you are, I think, getting on the ruby train here and asking what's left and what do we have and what's here in rubies. I got to tell you, they're flying. These bigger stones are really, really special. We're not going to have trouble getting you like 1 carat or below, but anything that's up and over that 2 carat mark are tricky. So keep that in mind and grab them while they're here, because I actually have 2 that are here tonight. One's a 292 and then one is actually a 283 that's new, but it actually looks even larger. So we have that, and we have some really, really special, I know requests have already been coming in, so if you've got them, let us know. We have a limited audience on this Club TVON. It's a very exclusive club around here. We only let certain folks in to party because we like to keep it nice and exclusive, right? And very, very VIP. So we are so glad you're with us, and we have an amazing lineup to show you and share with you. So requests are really welcome because we can really hone in on those fabulous ideas, whatever it is that you're looking for, or if it's something that maybe you've seen that you're wondering, maybe it's still there, maybe it's still available, it might be. So we've got a lot of ground to cover on this Friday. Big wheels every hour. Some of our greatest markdowns of all time are here on Friday night. So it is going to be a time to do a little bit of shopping. So if you're treating yourself, maybe you're gifting, maybe you're just in the mood for that. I think with jewelry so often it's just what you see, you know it the moment you see it, and you lay your eyes on it and you go, I gotta have it, right? That's really what jewelry should elicit, that type of reaction. So we're very, very excited to have you with us. We have an incredible way to start. I know we've got some requests that we'll be getting to in the first couple of minutes here as well that don't hesitate on pieces that are one of a kind. I will tell you, there have been a lot of people asking for certain items that are just already gone and spoken for. So we never want you to wait too long. And keep in mind that aqua wheel, the fabulous 5, we'll call it the fabulous 5 aquas, they're coming up in this hour. So you won't have to wait too long to see those incredible aquamarines. So let's get it started. We've got a really, really special. I just want to show you something rare. Oh, and by the way, somebody's been asking for a Zembaran pendant, so I have one. So I just wanted to remind you, I know we've been working hard to make sure that all the pieces that you want to see are here, but I wanted to start with this one because this is one of the ultimate in rare exotic gems. And I know you love it when we bring you a really, really rare purple sapphire. What if we take it a little bit more rare? And that's what this stone is all about. The item number is 51. It's a one of a kind, and I do think it is one of the stronger values you're going to see all night long. So I wanted to get you started with it. And then, like I said, request, wish list, you let me know how we can help you tonight. We're here to do just that. So this is actually item number 51, and it's a carat 18, but like I said, that might look like an exotic, really special vanadium-rich purple sapphire, but it's actually a purple spinel. And so it's got a little bit of those. It's got the blues and the purples together here. And then it has, listen to this, a carat 18 of stunning, stunning, stunning diamonds. It's not a small mounting. It is a luxury style mounting. It has a really gorgeous, I mean, this is a clean, bright, vibrant, vivid spinel. I mean, I want to call it a sapphire, but the truth is the spinel family is even a little bit more rare. So again, item number 51. So 1110051, and it is just spectacular. You got a carat 18 on that purple spinel, a little bit of blue, a little bit of purple. So many times with these spinels, they're tricky. I had a cobalt the other day. I didn't even show it to you because it was like really dark, you know? And I didn't want it to be, I really don't want you to have to settle. I mean, obviously they're rare and they're specialty no matter what, but I want you to have just the best options for you, the pure luxury pieces like this is. And a carat 18 is definitely going to be one of those great sizes to get in a very rare stone, but it's also, I love it. Wait a minute, it's the carat 18 ring. I know, Tony probably thinks I'm like, he's like, now what are the odds of the center stone being the diamond weight and vice versa, right? We got the carat 18, it is carat 18, how cool is that? So now if you're born on January 18th, that's a whole nother story. Like then, because get it, that'd be like the date, you know, then you gotta have it, right? If there's a January 18th birthday out there, you gotta have it. So that's just, I mean, right, it's just, it would be too meant to be. But this is gonna be our rare, and I gotta tell you with that bed of diamonds, and they're all bigger individual diamonds as well. I wanna show it to you on because this is really an impressive style and a gorgeous mounting, and we're just excited to bring it to you. You can also, you can change the gold if you want to, why not? You know, that purple stone is gonna look good in anything. It even look good in yellow gold, right? A little purple and gold, why not, right? Lakers back in action tonight after a long all-star break, right? So we'll send the good purple and gold vibes out there. But this is gonna be a carat 18, let's blow it out. The reason it's here is because of the value. I would not make this the first ring of the night if it was like $44.99. Take a look at this on though. Just wait till you see this stunning. It looks small and it is small, but don't worry. I'll force it on my hand. Take a look. There it is. It is a really, really, really special. Boy, that's what I love. This is the angle you would expect to maybe see it go even deeper and darker and that kind of thing, but it's still clean and it's still bright and it's still just glittering with color, and it's not going to be $44.99. I thought this is the perfect way to give you a real rarity. This is what we do on Friday nights. We have some serious values coming your way all night long, and this is going to be not even half of this price, which would be $22.50. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing $2,000. I'm not even doing $19.99 for one of the rarest stones out there. And we get a lot of requests for purple and blue spinels. So this is your chance when there are very, very few in the inventory at all. And you're not even going to take, like guys, it's not even 19 or 18 or 17 or 16 or 15 or 14. That's where we get serious here. Come on in. It's time to party. Party. Oh, and it's, time change weekend as well. One of my personal favorites. Oh, yeah. So remember, this is your public service announcement on Saturday night. We're going to remind you to spring forward. Lose that hour. But don't worry, we'll have shopping for you to make it all better. Yeah, all weekend long. But I'll tell you, we're not even doing 14. I got nobody. Let's do it. 14, 13, not even. We're going to blow it out right now for $1,299 for an exquisite and rare and fabulous and clean and large, because just like the sapphire family, they're very closely linked actually. Sapphires and spinels have a lot of similarities, and they're only going to be a little bit like a half of a scale difference, or a half a point, if you will, difference on the Mohs scale. So it's still durable. It's an exotic, but it's durable. It's only $12.99. And if you know diamonds, you know that a carat 18 in diamonds should not be $1,299. So that's the way to grab it right now. Let me know if you'd like it. And we have, are you ready? We've had some special requests here. I think sometimes a special, important piece may take a little time to think about and process and, do the due diligence and look at what else is going on in the pricing world out there. Let me show something that I know a lot of you have been thinking about and talking about, and this may be the last time we see this. It is priced so right. We've got a very, very, very special 2 carat 22 yellow diamond. So that one's $12.99. Let me know. And then we've got this really, really special. A lot of you have been asking about this, so let's just get it up there and get it at home. It's item number 1481. Take a look at this. It is just as is, and when it comes to saturation, there are many gorgeous yellow diamonds on this show. We are blessed with incredible larger individual center stones in yellow diamonds, more than most. but this is really truly the most saturated that we have. So it's a looker, and it's one that I would seriously consider if you are somebody. I always recommend this particular one when folks reach out to me daily for like those recommendations on what do you have and here's what I'm looking for and what do you suggest. When it comes to saturation, this is where you go. It is a 222, which also it's that fabulous, brilliant, radiant cut. So you've got this really special cushion, but a little bit of radiant cutting to it as well. But it's that modified brilliance. So it's really faceting throughout the entire stone, and it's solid 18 karat gold as well. So you've got the 222, you've got 92 points in diamonds. Yes, those are actually, this is really, I think, a departure from what we normally have as well, just based on the mounting, because the center stone's tremendous, but it's also that beautiful, beautiful two-tone gold. And instead of having like a double halo or a three-stone style, it's a little bit different and very traditional in the sense that you've got a wider band. It's really setting up, that's a nice proportion to the stone, but it's going to give you something we don't usually see with our bigger diamonds. And you still incorporate that yellow gold and that white gold. And I think that that's really important too, because this is probably the ring that if you own, this is probably the one out of your entire collection that you're hopefully going to put on every day. So I think it's great when it's actually going to translate to no matter what you have. So sterling silver, it'll work. Platinum, it'll work. White metals and yellow gold, it's going to work because it has this great two-tone element to it. So you're getting the 222. It's got the 92 around it, beside it. Those are 3 jumbo rows. I do want to point out the yellow diamonds on the sides are just a little bit elevated from the rest of the sides. And you can see there's actually different size diamonds as well incorporated into this, but this is the utmost in saturation. So there is like no question here. When you look at a diamond so many times with the fancy yellows or the fancy pinks, it's really pastel and more pale. So it's tough to sometimes get a grip on, you know, sometimes if it's a really pale yellow, like so many are, you might just be wondering, is it in like an okay, mediocre white diamond, or is it a fancy diamond? You know, that's what you want to try to avoid, because if you're going to invest into the fancy diamonds, then that should be a full-on color, and that's what you have here. Huge markdown on it, so that's really making it one of those magic numbers where when we see 2 carats, and this is not a 2, it's nearly a 2 1/4, so it's very important in its size. We are blowing it out. It started all once upon a time at $70,505 on the back. It is as it is. It is 18 karat solid. It is finished on the inside. It could be a wedding style, a bridal style, an anniversary style, or it can be just any finger of the hand, really, because of this great balance it has, the great symmetry it has to the mounting itself. It is not going to be 70,000, and it's not even going to be 20. And that's where we just went to the all-time, really what should be an all-time low, just even on a wholesale level. But this one is not even 20, and it's not even 10. We're blowing it out right now. It is only going to be $9,999 if you would like it. It's that really, really important color. It is more saturated. I know every single yellow diamond we have, and well, and that is the most saturated of the bunch by far. So if you're going for, you don't just want a pastel, you don't want canary, you don't want just even that sunshine, which is beautiful, you want to go all out, this is the stone I would recommend, and it's $9,999, not a level that you see 2 carat plusers go very often. So that is a huge value. Also, we have a great ruby. I know we had a little recap on a ruby that was requested as well, and that'll be something that just debuted, I believe it was last night. So many of you may not have even got to see this yet. So we're excited to introduce it to you. There's a 292, which now sits as our largest ruby. That is the largest we have right now, is the 292. So really, really, really special stone coming your way. Let us know if you'd like this one. And then we've got plenty of affordable, and the purple spinel is still here if you'd like it. There is also a 283 today in a ruby. So there are 2 that are very close in size, but I like this one, the 292, for great clarity. So we'll share that with you as well. Thank you so much. Let's go ahead and talk about the 292. This has been marked down. Wait. Was it yesterday that this debuted? Because usually a markdown should not be happening like in less than 24 hours. But this one is time. So let's get it at home. I've got to polish it real quick. You might remember it, 2053, 292 in the cushion cut. So a little bit more exotic here, and it's really, really, really special. I'm going to give it one more try on the polish here and see if we can't just get every little smudgy wudgy, and we'll try it on the hand here while we're doing it. 292. Look at this, though. I think that when you get this more, yeah. Sure, the back of it, like the inside. I happen to have it right here, so we'll go back up close, Tony, and show the inside there for you. This is, and excuse all the fingerprints and smudges, let me try to get that polished up one more time for you. This is going to be a fully finished, remember, it's solid 18 karat gold. It is as is, so keep that in mind, meaning just that it's two tones. So you can actually see the way it's made on the inside where there's actually that yellow gold. So that's going to be a bar within, if you will. And then what I'll do is show you all the way around. I'm still trying to, I just want to get every fingerprint. It's too important to have fingerprints on the back. So let me show you here. This is really that beautiful undergallery. You can see that it's actually cast in two separate ways. Boy, I'm having all kinds of polish problems already. So this is going to be our beautiful inside. You can see how the yellow diamond you can still access, meaning that's the way you're going to clean it from behind and from the front, but also there's the undergallery to it. So you can see how from the front it's actually made with that separate yellow gold bar that's really going to be extending through the middle there. And you see that solid all the way through. So that's not just like a plating or something like that. And then you've got the additional undergallery that goes all the way around. This is also very substantial because obviously with a diamond ring that we referenced, you're probably going to wear every day. You're never going to wear through this one. I've had folks that have worn through diamond rings before, especially like the engagement rings and the wedding rings and things like that, you know, if they're a thin band to start, you know, if you wear it every day, you can wear through it. I've had folks do that. That's not something that's going to happen with that level of depth to the 18 karat gold you have in this ring. So all the way around, taking the tour and that beautiful high clarity, stunning color saturation in the yellow diamond. So it is an extremely important piece. And remember, it's $99.99. And it's got this great feel. Now, you don't need to size up on it, but it's a really, really, really special piece. And it is just the top quality when it comes to the saturation of a stone. So really highly recommended if that's what you're after, and especially in that 2 karat 22. Because usually when we do have the 2 carats, they tend to be right at 2. They're very rarely exceeding that by a stretch when usually, you know, then they might go up to the 3 carat level, and then that's a whole different price range. So we do have a couple of 3 carats available for you in yellow diamonds. If you'd like to see them, we have a 3 1/4 carat oval. I know we have a 305 princess cut, but that definitely is going to be above and beyond the $99.99 price tag. So let us know if you'd like it. We have 2 people talking about it, and then we'll go return to the ruby that we're going to show you as well, the 2 carat 92 that is just shy of the 3 carat mark. So it's a great way to get a stone. And I would say, you know, I've seen the 3 carat that we did have, you know, this is one that even looks a little larger because of the cushion shape to it, which is a more exotic shape to get in a ruby, certainly. So this is back to 2053 here, and there's been a markdown on it. Wait, a really, really, really substantial markdown. Well, that's Friday night for you here. I mean, this one shocked me a little bit. I'll be honest. This is item number 2053. This is the 292 that debuted literally like not even 24 hours ago. And yet, it's that beautiful high clarity stone. It's a 292 ruby. It's really, again, the largest we have at this point. It looks stunning on the hand here. It's got 65 points in the double halo and the diamonds as well. And that is going to be, again, get ready for the markdown because it was just, I mean, remember, we had a 3 carat that was here for $49.99. So this is not a whole lot different, certainly, but yet the pricing is. So here's what we've got. And just yesterday, instead of $49.99, it went to $36.99. Now it comes to a really big discount. I've seen historically a couple of discounts where it's like day by day discounting, but it's like another $100 off. This is significant. Really, really, truly significant discounting on what is the largest and cleanest and brightest ruby that we have out of Burma right now. So it is your chance to pick it up, but it's no longer $36.99. If you were with us last night, you know that's the deal. Here's what we're going to do instead. It's not even $3,000, nor is it $29.99. We've got one. And again, largest we have. So yes. Thank you so much. Let me know who got it when you know. Who was it? Oh, really? Good. Thank you so much. All right, so here we go with the 29, but hold on, it's even better. Already just saved you $700 right there. But it's going even lower, and it's not $29.99 either. It is $2,888. That's it. And that is a significant markdown on again, we're seeing another, you know, huge savings for you to get something special when you've got a chance to own what is, you know, I think that we're going to get that question a lot in the coming months and weeks and even probably years when we've got sanctions in effect, is that a lot of people are going to be asking, well, what do you have? Somebody asked me the other day for a 5 carat. We have nothing even close. We don't have anything over 3 at this point, right? So this is the largest, and there's a big dip after the 292. There's like, I've got the next size down is a 283 that I mentioned, and then we also have a 154. So it takes a pretty big nosedive after the 292, and that is what we want you to keep in mind, because I know a lot of you like the big stones. We price them right. So a lot of people say, well, you know what, I normally, in a normal kind of retail environment, I was only going to get a 1/2 carat. Here at TVON, I can afford more, but there just aren't a lot of availability on the stones like this. So that's the big kind of, the key here. We've got, you know, there's more ruby collectors and fans out there than there are big rubies, especially when it comes to this value. So enjoy it if you get it. It's a one only. It's $28.88. It's a superb, superb value. So that's something to keep in mind. Thank you so much. Oh, my favorite. These are my Huggy hoops. These are the true Huggies, by the way. So we have a quick request here to get to on a fabulous, I love these. These are what I wear a lot. I don't know if, yeah, oh my gosh, we have so many exciting things in the works for earrings, you guys. I have to tell you. I would not miss any of the shows coming up, like for the rest of March and into April. Such an amazing springtime lineup. But yes, go ahead, James. Question? Oh, good, good, good. So here we go. 4:30 is coming up. The purple spin, you know, that's a great question. Let me go ahead and measure it for you because I don't think it's labeled here. And it's not a calibrated stone. I can tell you that by looking. It looks more like a roval. So let me actually just measure it for you live here, James. That is actually going to be a 5.5. That's the width on it. And then the length on it is actually going to be, let's see, about 6.5. So, yep, 5.5 by 6.5. That's the roval for you there. That's why it's that roval shape. And let me know if you want to see that one again too, because we're about to embark on a little Huggy journey here. These are the true Huggies. I know a lot of times Huggies can be oftentimes called that when they're a 1/2 inch. What we're about to bring to you is actually the smallest hoop we do. It's a very purposeful design. And the reason we make these Huggies, these are the 1/4 inch diameter on the Huggies here. And what you're about to see is actually we have all of the gold colors to share with you. I love these so much. I wear these all the time myself in, like, you know, 2nd and 3rd and 4th piercings because I really love the look of a hoop, but like a little mini hoop. And that's what you have here, that perfect size of the hoop here in just a really stunning diamond design. So you still get the diamonds up front, but it's got that little bit of versatility because you can wear them front or back, so they're reversible because you could actually put them on the other way. Just pretty simple, actually. Put them on backwards, like literally put that post through the back of your piercing first and then snap into place and you would have a mirror finish gold look. So that's an option as well. But these are so easy, and what I love, I've struggled sometimes with them. A lot of times they make these and that's the backwards look there, so you'll see how they're mirror finish. But a lot of times, having, you know, purchased and worn a lot of these different styles through the years, sometimes they don't have that little click post closure and they're more just like threaded. And then first of all, that's really just complicated because when you have those, usually those teeny tiny little Huggies, what happens is a lot of times they don't actually have the actual feature like this where it actually clicks into place with a locking post. And why that can be difficult is sometimes you're just forced to kind of put them in, and sometimes they latch with a little bit of the oh gosh, I'm sure they have a term, but sometimes you just put that little O-ring through the post and it's really, they just actually then bend out of shape and suddenly they're not going to be the right fit and the right latch. So this is really important to have that click closure where it's hinged, so it's really easy, because when you're working with a tiny hoop like this, because this is the smallest hoop we do, guys, and this is what I usually wear. Even tonight I'm wearing like a 2nd and 3rd, and sometimes I even wear them in a 4th piercing, and on the other side my 5th. These are really classic and really must-haves because they're easy. There's a post, they open up super easy, because with a tinier hoop it's sometimes difficult to even open them up, to take them off or to put them on. So this makes it easy because it's hinged in the exact same way that 1/2 inchers are and 3/4 inchers are, and a lot of the 1 inch styles are as well. So it's really, really simple. It's really easy. They click open. You just kind of give them a little, like, you know, lift and tug, and they open up, and then they just simply click into place. All you have to do is push it together, and then it, boom, clicks. You'll actually hear it click. You'll hear it lock. You know it's secure. So you get the reversible factor. You get the 1/4 inch style. This is a true Huggy in my book. And again, if you've got a little longer lobe, these might not work for you, just full transparency. This is why I love them stacked, second, third piercings, because this is the design that's meant to just graze the lobe. So it's not meant to give you any drop. It's not supposed to have like air between the earring and the lobe. It's supposed to just really be a huggy, right? Truly wrap right around your ear and click into place. So that's the style. I want to make that clear because we've done half inchers too, which are sometimes called huggies, but those are really not the look. So I'll show you. Take a look. We have all three gold colors. They're super affordable. They're 10 points in VS diamonds, and they're in solid gold. And these aren't little, you know, flimsy earrings either. They got a great look to them. I mean, that's a cool look. This is where you might want to get multiple pairs, especially if you have multiple piercings. You want to get a lot of pairs of these, and you can stack them up, and you can reverse some and do some in diamonds and some in gold, and just the way you put them in. So here's what we have for you. A great affordability level. Super fun. 430 is the item number. You can see the white, the yellow, and the rose, which is just such a pleasure to have all three. Boy, this is where I'd get one of each. Actually, no. I'd get like, when I buy huggies, I buy them in bulk because I really, you know, again, like to have them all stacked up. So you can do that. It's the freshest look going right now. I mean, it truly is something to behold. And I think it's the really just the most updated, beautiful idea to have. You know, it's one thing I think for a long, long time, most second piercings and third piercings were always just a little diamond stud. And now we see this really just big trend towards hoops and drops and really kind of letting the ear game tell your story. So this is such a really fresh look. We're going to blow them out for you, and you can get as many pairs as you need. But if we're going to do that, I got to make them more affordable than even $9.99 or even half that at $4.99. This is where I'd like for you to get as many as you can. Great gift idea as well, no matter what her age is. She's going to love these. I mean, they are so special and so versatile and so comfortable. I sleep in these. I mean, that's kind of, this is probably the only hoop you would really sleep in, right? Because it just, there's no like, you know, again, there's not like a post sticking in the back of your ear. It's just really comfortable. They're beautiful, and they're giving you the VS diamonds, which are so tough to find in any hoop, but they're not $4.99. Let's get you as many as you need. Busy on the phone lines already, no surprise there. They're not $4.99. They're not $3.99. And having purchased a lot of these well before we ever had them here at TVON, I can tell you what a great value this is. Just getting a solid gold earring right now is very pricey. The other day, I don't know if you guys saw, I purchased a, I don't know if you've seen this, but thank you on the purple spinel. Was it a new caller too? How great. Hi, Kevin from Florida. Welcome to the show. Thank you for shopping tonight. James, I don't know if you noticed, I was getting ready for like spring training and baseball season. I have a little stud now, a new one. That's a little LA logo. It's the little, our LA logo. And it's really teeny tiny, and it's 14 karat gold. And you will not believe what I spent on that. I only got one. I just got one. Just to wear, you know, on my asymmetric, you know, piercings in my ears. And I got to tell you, it was not cheap. It was more than these. And by the way, this is not $3.99. And my little LA logo is just one earring, and it doesn't have any diamonds. But it's kind of cute, you know, and it's kind of, you know, meaningful. So I had to have it. But this is not $3.99 for the pair. It's not even going to be $349. Such a must-have, such a great look. They're not even $349. Blow them out. We'll make them $299. And that way you can get, hopefully, as many pairs, as many colors, as many stackable options as you would like. But that is the way you do it, and that is a request. And it's always, this is a classic. And we don't actually have these on the air all that often either. So really exciting to see them here today, tonight, ready to go, and all three gold colors as well. And let me just show you, gosh, how do we do this? I'm going to borrow some here because I only have these three pairs. So let me just show you. Now that you've seen all of them together, let me go ahead. Is this silly? I'm going to remove my own huggies to put these in because I want you to see. Actually, mine are not this large a diamond, to tell you the truth. So, want to show you, and I'm just going to borrow some here. I'm going to take one of each. We'll try to show them on real quick as well, and they just stack and layer so well. So anyway, if you'd like them, give us a call. We're going to give it like 60 seconds here, and then hopefully by then I'll have them on the ear for you to see. so you can get an idea, because I really need you to understand these are not, this is not meant to be a long hoop. This is not meant to be really even a drop hoop. This is just meant to be a style that skims the ear, skims the lobe, and that's really it. I mean, that's the purpose of it. That's the look of it. Simple and easy to just kind of like, again, it's a hinge, so it just snaps open, and then that's it. So yeah, just give me a minute and I'll try to put them on here. This is one you probably do. You probably need just a mirror to just see what you're doing. That's what I would recommend. And then super easy once it's in, and once you've got that threaded through your piercing, you are good to go, and it snaps into place, and it could not be any easier. So I just adore these. I really do. I mean, these are really must have. And you can try them just again as a initial piercing. Certainly they work for that. If your lobe is not too long, kind of just depends on where your piercing is, and that's why you're going to get an idea when you see them on. But it really just kind of depends. If you have a longer lobe, this may be better just for stacking up the ear. If you have a shorter lobe, it kind of, I'll show you, skims the earlobe. So I've got one of each color here for you, so you can kind of see here what I did, and you can kind of get an idea of how they're supposed to look just on, like, you know, an average lobe here, where you've got, I've got each color here. So what did I do? I did the white at the top, so that's the white gold, then I did the rose, then I did the yellow, so you can see each one really well. But that's what I'm talking about. I really need you to see they're not meant to be a long hoop. They're not supposed to be a drop hoop, and this is how they just kind of really just, I love this, how they just wrap around the ear, and then I usually, once they're on, I just kind of straighten them because I like them all. I have the same thing on the other side of my own earrings, but they're without diamonds. They're just gold. So I kind of love this look of having diamonds all stacked up. Really, really cool. And again, that's the white, then the rose, then the yellow. Tough to see even from afar just because they're all diamond pave encrusted from the front. So that's really the idea. It's about the diamonds, not about the gold color as much, but we still offer all three gold colors for you. So that gives you an idea of what they look like on the ear and stacked. So we'll go back to them up close here, show you what they look like. One more last call here. We'll give them a final 30 seconds. Is that what Miss S was looking for? Joyce? True Huggies like that? That's what she's looking for? Good, good, good. She got a couple pairs? Wonderful. Thank you so much. So that's our last call. They're so much fun. And for $2.99, I mean, I have done not the legwork. I haven't just looked around. I've actually made my own purchases of very similar earrings elsewhere because we did not have these up until more recently on our show. So it is amazing what you can spend on even just, I mean, crazy, crazy money, even for sterlings or costume, or my goodness, you can see CZs and crystals and things like that that are, you know, oftentimes this price or more to get this look. I mean, it's kind of like when a look is hot, you know, people get whatever they want money-wise for it. So it's a really huge opportunity to get VS diamonds. And then remember, you can reverse them. So actually you can put them in. It's actually really, really easy. I know you probably never maybe put an earring in backwards before. I never really had until I started kind of showing you how a lot of these hoops are reversible. You could have a totally different look by putting them in through the back of your piercing, and then you would have that solid mirror finish gold, which is a really good look as well. So maybe it's just kind of, or like I said, if you get more than one pair, you kind of stack them. Yes. One in yellow, one in white over there. Thank you so much. Jess, did you get Huggies too? Oh, okay. Wonderful. Thank you. Who was that? Hi. Oh, I know that. Kathy A, I bet. She is getting something for herself, if I do not mind saying, for her birthday. That was this week. I mean, at least I hope that's what she's doing because she did have a birthday this week. So, Kathy, thank you so much. She'll love that ring. Did she get the white gold? No. What? Wait, now, did she get the white gold? She did. And had she ever shopped here before? She did. Wonderful. Well, thank you so much. Thank you, Kathy. And again, happy belated to you as well. Last call on the Huggies. Should yeah, let me turn them back. You're probably going, where'd those diamonds go? Says diamonds up there. I just want to show you. It's kind of it's really a sleek look, and you don't see like these hallmarks or anything. It's really just a nice sleek look to see even the gold on that side. So it's really a fabulous idea. And again, designed to be what skims the lobe. So true Huggy, 1/4 inch style, in diameter, in a round, reversible. It really is just runs the gamut in versatility for sure. Now let's talk about, I have drop earrings too. Oh, yes, we do. And I have the most incredible value on a Paraíba. Let's bring it on out. Bring it on out. It's not every day we get to see something like this. I happen to have, there is a pear-shaped Paraíba. Well, 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 well. Take a look at this. Hello. Now, I was a little stunned by this price that's coming up on this Paraíba. I'm going to tell you that now, because this will go to the caller that is first on the phones. And when this price does air, there is going to be more than one caller. Promise you that. 1961 is the item number. I still love those Huggies. I love those Huggies. They are amazing. So enjoy them, grab them. You can still go ahead and get as many as you need for $2.99 a pair. But here is our 59-point pear shape. Boy, that does not look, that just surprised me there. That does not look like a 59-pointer. It looks larger than that. So you've got something really, really special there for you. It is, you'll see that on the hand. When you get it, a look on the hand, you're going to realize how important and what I'm talking about with that 59-pointer that's actually masquerading as much more. There's also 77 points in VS Diamonds. And the price tag it's inexplicable. I cannot really wrap my mind around why this Paraíba is priced this way. But I have oftentimes said, you know, affordable Paraíba is usually defined as like anything that's $4,000, $3,000 would be really affordable for a Paraíba. If you ever go under $3,000, that's kind of stunning. This is giving new definition to the term affordable Paraíba. There is only one. That's it. It's 59 points, but looks larger. It's got the glow. There's no doubt about that. That has got the glow, right? And yet, it's also going to be 77 points in that double halo plus diamonds down the shoulders. This is, wait till you see this, James. I know you just walked in the room. And there is something special coming up with a price tag that's not even $29.99, even though I do believe that right there would send it flying out of here. If that ring with that kind of color and that glow is $29.99, that's going to go. But instead, and let me try it on before we get to this low price. Take a look at this on so you can get what I'm talking about, how it does look so much larger than a typical, yeah. I mean, it's facing up like a 1 carat all day. But it's not even $19.99. Hi there. Oh. Did he say that or are you adding that? You're adding that. That's what because if I said that, he'd go, I didn't say that. Wait a minute. So, Joanne, Nathan calls in and he says he got his Paraíba and his diamond band and he said he's a believer in TVON because he was a first timer, right? She's like, let me check. Let me check. So Nathan's a believer, but Joanne added her own little addendum and she said, he said it in the least cultish way. Is that what you said? Have we reached cult status? I mean, not in the literal sense, but like, you know, a cult favorite. Are we your cult favorite of jewelry shopping shows? I hope so. If we're not, we got a problem, right? I mean, we got all the makings of it right here, James. Right? We do. So in the least cultish way. That's what she said. I'm glad. Listen, at first I thought that came from Nathan, but then I was like, it's Joanne. Let me check. Let me check. She might have added that for a little color commentary. She's always good for color commentary. You know, when you watch a game, you've got the play-by-play, and then you've got your color commentary or your analyst, right? She's good for that, right? So she added her own little flavor to that. But thank you, Nathan, for the testimonial, and we're so glad you love your pieces. And you know what? Here's a Paraíba somebody's going to own, but it's not 19 or 18 or 17 or 16 or 15 or 14. Oh, yeah. That's why I'm a little stunned, because have you ever seen a Paraíba ring for $14.99 here or anywhere? I don't think so. We're not even doing $14 or $13.99. I just want to blow it out. It's $12.99. First caller, $12.99. That's how we do. That's how we do it right there. That is a little Friday night special, and that is what we do at the club. So take advantage of it. We only have that one, obviously, and it's a beautiful, bright stone. And no, there will be no other second place. Like if you're going, oh, show me something else like that, because this is going to be gone, and then you're going, oh, yeah, show me something else like that. We don't have any other Paraíba for anywhere close to a $12.99 price tag. So grab it if you love it. Thank you so much. Thank you on the purple spinel. Thank you on the yellow diamond. Thank you on the Huggies. What else is gone? Oh yeah, we've got a ruby still here. That's all that's left from the show so far is that ruby. And James, do you want the Paraíba or are you getting Huggies? Earrings still going out. Remember this one, you just reminded me, James, we actually can change this in the gold color if you want to. So if you wanted to have your Paraiba in yellow gold or rose gold, but we're not leaving it here at $12.90. Is that price for real? I have never had a Paraiba ring with a sizable, forget it, sizable or not, any Paraiba ring. What moment in time do you see a Paraiba? This one has 77 points, over 3/4 of a carat of ES diamonds. And it's $12.99. That's not supposed to be happening. And it's any gold you want as well. So you've got an opportunity right there. By the way, I would highly recommend that 292 I showed, because I just looked at the 283, the new one that's smaller without the color and clarity, and it's way more money. So I'm going to highly, highly recommend that 292. Before that one goes, that 292 ruby is something to think about. Do you remember, Joyce, who's been thinking about Zambaran pendants? No, I'm serious. Who is it? I can't remember. Is it Cheryl? Cheryl? See, now I'm making you question it. I know. I was going to just blurt out a name, and then I wasn't sure. But I think she gave up on us. But I do, if she happens to be with us tonight, I've got a Zambaran pendant. We've been working on it. We come through. We come through. All right, are you guys ready for the aqua wheel? I'm going to show you the aqua wheel. We've got 5 incredible aquas. All righty. I don't know. That's here at the moment, which is a little bit stunning to me. But I think you guys are ready. Aquamarine wheel. 5 incredible rings, 1 wheel, 1 price. A price you've not seen really on rings in general here at all. What we're about to show you is very special. And I know we are celebrating, certainly, boy, it has been a celebration for now the first 12 days of this month. We've been bringing out everything the best we possibly can in aquamarines. It has been it's been an aquamarine party. We've had Sierra Santa Marias in everything basically that you could want, but now we just need more, because every time we bring a piece, it sells, and then we bring more and they sell, and it's not the kind of stone that we have an unlimited quantity on, certainly, because this is a rare stone. It's a tough aquamarine in general, not that rare, but when you go to that source that has been mined out for quite some time, and you want to only have the best, which is Sierra Santa Maria, and the reason you know it's the best is pure and simple color. You can tell the second you see it. You know that other aquas don't look like this, and we're going to show you an entire wheel of variety. So the goal is not just with the price tag, but with the variety and styles. We're going to have something for everybody. That is the goal. And the affordability is there. We're doing a big special. This is to treat all of those, not just the gals who are celebrating, like Kathy, who's picked up a diamond ring just now for hopefully to celebrate her birthday that just passed, but anybody that's got a birthday this month, sure, it's your birthstone, but I think we can all appreciate a really good and now obsolete aquamarine, right? Because you can go elsewhere and not find Sierra Santa Maria unless you're in the walls of a museum or an auction house, really. Those are really the only opportunities to actually find really good Sierra Santa Maria. And we're not only going to show them to you, we're not only going to give you variety, we've got a price tag that's really just designed to be that club TVON Friday night superstar beyond your wildest dreams price tag. So if I may, let's start with a round. This is I always call this my horizon ring, and that one's still here, by the way. So just a shameless final plug on the, oh, you did get it. Thank goodness, Tiffany, because I was getting concerned. What? $12.99. $12.99. I think she was like, I don't usually see aquas at that price. And then there's that price in the computer that shows the cost a lot higher. Yeah, forgive what I'm going to do throughout this show on cost versus sell price versus, margins. Just ignore it. Just ignore me. Don't ignore my jewelry, but ignore me and my pricing, except for when you go, oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. The club has really happened tonight. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Right? That's what we got to do, right? We're still not going out clubbing. One of these days, I'm just not going to be here on a Friday, and I'll be at the actual club, right? I don't know. Maybe is it happening? Like, is that really happening maybe someday? Do I hear July? Maybe August? Summertime? What do you think? I'll be at the club? James, they wouldn't even let me in. They wouldn't even James, what'd you say earlier? You were like, oh, she's too old for him at this point, right? I'm like, wait a minute, she's younger than I am. Come on now. Okay, we were talking about celebs and dating and relationships before the show. James and Jess and I were having our whole show before the show. You know, there was a big breakup today in Hollywood, and it stunned me. It had me shook. I got to admit, I was like, what? That's not supposed to happen. Anyway, take a look at this. That's the crown. Okay, so we got a little royal action going on there. I have my pear shapes that are doing this little vertical stack, which I love because, you know, what's better than a Sierra Santa Maria Aqua? 2 Sierra Santa Maria Aquas, and then what about a trillion? Haha, yeah. I love that these designs could not be more fabulous and fresh, and we have something for everybody. Whether you want to go really traditional classic, you want to step outside the box, or you just want to go all out. You know what I'm thinking? Now that I see them all together, hold on. We're going to put the stack right there. We're going to put that in the middle. You know, what does this remind me of? It's just so pretty, but it's got the, I love the pear shapes pointing out a little bit. Then we'll put the trillion back here and the round in the front. I always call this the horizon. I don't know, it looks like, you know, the sun setting. Oh my gosh, I had the most gorgeous. Our sunsets have been incredible because we've had this rainy, stormy weather, but it's not like where it's just completely, you know, bleak. So it's been like these little, you know, pops of sun with the clouds, and oh, it's made for some really gorgeous sunsets. I had clouds coming in today, James, that looked like the clouds were so low and so purple. The clouds looked like a mountainscape. It was amazing. It just was incredible. So here's what we have, guys, with this unbelievable little, I like that little horizon with the round there. It's almost like a rainbow or horizon. And then it's got this beautiful, just asymmetric style. It would look great with our Wonder Ring. Then we have the crown back here. So we'll kind of walk you through pear shapes here. Then we've got our cushion cut. This is probably the most traditional, I would say. If you're looking to go, you know, more classic, this is a good cushion with this almost like platform of gold underneath it, and then the graduated bigger round brilliance down the sides, just 3 on each side. Then we have the trillion. Boy, that's pretty, isn't it? Just flashing and glossy and bright and big sparkle coming from that trillion, and then the round. And then, of course, 2 pear shapes put together in that larger elongating. Boy, if that's a really, it's a great style to wear because it's still a classic single band shank, but it's got this really elongated in a north-south action, so it's really pretty on the hand. And this is the great news, guys. I have got every single one of these rings for you, and I know they're all looking pretty, you know, we're talking about a lot of, what's the word? I'm thinking monotone, but that's not it. They're very much, oh gosh, I don't know, the word escapes me right now. They're all in white. So it looks very kind of like that's your only option at this point. That's not the case. You can choose white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold on any one of them, okay? So we're going to give you options there, so don't worry if you're going, uh-oh, I'm a yellow gold gal, and those are all white gold. We'll change them for you. It's just we typically see our aquas straight away in the white gold, which is just kind of a favorite classic combo to show off that spectacular saturation that you have. But here's what we've got going on. Should we do diamond weights? Center stone weights? Or should we wait till you call? Because no matter which one is your favorite, every single ring will be the same exact price. They're all going to be in your choice of gold. They're all going to be sized for you, as always, for free. They're always going to be shipped for free. That's the deal. This would be a great way to start. I'm just going to turn this for a moment now that we've seen the crown action. I want you to really see the stone. So that's the way to actually set it, to see the stone really well, just from our wheel perspective here. But this is where you're going to pick whatever one you love. It is about as easy as it gets, guys, because if you're an aqua fanatic, if you maybe aren't an aqua fanatic, but maybe it's simply because you haven't seen the best in the world yet. It was never a stone that I really, you know, admired or really wanted to have. It was just kind of, it was there, and it was known as the March birthstone and a blue beryl and relative to the emeralds and the morganites. But other than that, it's not really until you see the wow factor and the superstar saturation of a Sierra Santa Maria that I think most of us go, okay, now I love aqua. Now I get it. Now I want aquamarine, because now you see the best quality. You're not trying and struggling and looking for the blue. It's there. It's prominent. It looks almost like a cornflower blue sapphire, more than even aquamarines typically. I mean, it certainly does. It would be mistaken more often for sapphire than aqua, that's for sure, because we're not used to seeing aquas with this kind of color. It's amazing. And you know what? We're going to do a little special here, whether you're celebrating this birthstone for this month, you want to gift it to somebody who maybe you're figuring they don't have TVON, so they might not have seen the Sierra Santa Marias either. This is your chance to pick them up at an incredible value. And hopefully the goal is to have a style for everybody. That's the goal. That's what we're hoping for is, whether you've got a favorite shape, whether you've got a certain design you like, whether you're going to stack the Wonder Ring with it to even add more diamonds, you can do that. You have those options here, but it's not going to be even $9.99 per ring. That's what's exciting here. And you are getting top quality that's not always available to the world at large. Yes, Jess? Oh, good. I want to just again say one more time, Kathy, thank you so much. I know she's a loyal viewer, and I'm so glad she treated herself to something special for her birthday. So thank you, Kathy, and thank you so much for shopping with us. And like I said, your loyalty, she's watching all the time, so we really appreciate you. All right, so $9.99, and hopefully the birthday month just keeps going, right? I think that's always the benefit of having like a birthday earlier in the month is it's almost easier to just celebrate all month long then. Right? Like the birthday just came and went, but you can just keep it going. And that's what I advise always. I know I speak from having a birthday early in the month. So it's easy to just say, okay, the rest of the month is birthday month, I think that's harder to do. I would imagine it's harder to do if your birthday's on like the 27th, It's harder to like think, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Get back to me on that. Here's what we'll do. $9.99, $8.99. Nope, not even a single price tag like that. We're going to blow these out. You tell me which one you love. We have details awaiting you guys. It's whatever one you like, but they are not going to be even $888. And let's remember, these are all solid gold, solid through and through. These are all still VS diamonds. Don't let this price tag fool you. And we just need to know, do you like the round? Do you like the cushion? Do you like the stack? Yeah, that's so beautiful. Wait till you see it on the hand. That'll be item number 36. And that's going to have a carat 04 in your pear shapes and then 39 points in diamonds beside it. But that's that super gorgeous elongating style, but not complicated to wear. How about we make them even $799 to get anyone you like? No? Okay. I'm down. Let's go even lower. I hope you're ready. That's one option. That's the carat 04, so about 52 points each there. Which one do you like there? You do too. Oh, that's item number 36. And again, we're talking about the centerpiece there. We're loving the centerpiece, and it does. I don't know about you, but I think they're also the brightest. I think if we're splitting hairs here, it might be the deepest, darkest, most saturated of what's up there, and that is saying something. Hold on. Did they just hang up on you, James? Well, you know what? I'm not even going to do $799, nor will I stick to that famous, listen, I'm a Vegas girl. It's my adopted hometown. I really like a $777 deal. It makes me feel extra lucky. But you know what? I'm going to go even lower than that. This is where you definitely need to be on the phone lines, because what I have up here is not going to last. And you've got a chance to pick up whatever you want, and they're not even $777, and they're Sierra Santa Maria Aquas, and they're, solid gold, your choice, VS diamonds to go with. I tell you what, they're not even $749. We're getting very busy on the phone lines. Let me know what is your favorite. We do have a carat 10 cushion cut here. That's obviously popular. The carat 25 would be the actual largest stone up there, is the carat 25 trillion, which has this really inventive, creative trillion kind of cutout mounting. And they're not even $749. Let's take them all the way down. Take advantage. This is by far the most affordable we have been able to ever make. Sierra Santa Maria, and to give you a choice like this is just, I love that. That's the icing on the cake. It really is. And if you love the color blue in a gem, this is the way to go. If you love the beryl family, this is the same stone that, remember, is that overall family that emeralds belong to, and beautiful pink beryls the morganites belong to. You've got a chance to pick up whatever you want right now. Let's make them $699 a ring. $699 for a ring. And they're the best aquas in the world. So yes, which one do you like? The cushion cut. Yeah, that is the most classic of them all. And that's going to be item number 1955. Let's take a look at this. And that's going to be a 1 carat 10 on, whoa. What's happening there? What's happening? I lift it up and look what happens. Yes. You got it. Let's try on the cushion cut and then the centerpiece again here. So Jess, this is yours. This is 1955. If you'd like the cushion cut carat 10 with those big diamonds, that's going to be 3 individual diamonds on each side. So they've even got this like loop of gold around each one. So it almost looks like a bezel, but it's not a true bezel. They're actually prong set, so they're super secure. Also going to try on this elongated double pear shape for you here, which is a lot of fun because it's really pretty on the hand. I think even, you know, for anybody who wants to kind of get that elongating effect, with your jewelry, help your jewelry look even, you know, more elegant and make your hand look like, you know, even longer hands. This is really a ring that does that, a design that often does that. So they are $699 a ring. And I love that we're bringing you best of. There's not a bad one in the bunch, but again, just styles that you can live in. Here's the crown ring for you. It's definitely, I mean, there's no two ways about it. It's definitely a crown design. But what I find so fun about this is there is, you know, more or less a straight edge. So every time we have this design, I think about using this as almost like your ring guard, where if you stacked something else next to it, it would actually be lovely. And then it would, you know, wouldn't even look necessarily like this, you know, overt crown design. So you could do that as well. Whatever you want, guys, but it's our final call at $699 a ring. That is the most affordable anything that I have in aqua all night long. So really throughout the inventory. So that's just going to be a really special opportunity for you if you're an aqua fan, if you like something that's special but without the big price tag that these do require. So very cool opportunity. And then we've got some more to show you here in our last few moments of this hour. We only have about 5 minutes left in this hour. And then bring it on. We're going to keep it going. We got so much to show you. We've got so many special ideas. We've got requests, of course. If you have any of them, get them in. We're happy to help you with those as well. And then, oh yeah, big deal. Look at this tanzanite, you guys. Look at this. This is the one I mentioned right at the top. You got to see that. That is not a basic blue wing right there. That is gorgeous. It's in the saddle. We have never put this large a gem in the saddle before, so it's kind of an exciting time for our tanzanite lovers, because that is the way to deck it on out with diamonds. So we have that one for you. Also, let's show you this fancy amolite, and I have a very affordable alexandrite. For those of you that have been missing on alexandrites lately, we got a good one. It's an oval and it's super saturated, and it also has a lot of diamonds to it as well. So getting ready for that one for you. And anything else you'd like to see, do give us a call so we can help you. There is a brand new Paraíba, and I want to show this to you. We had that pear shape earlier, you remember. That beautiful pear shape. Thank you so much. The round already gone as well. Let me just show you this, and we're going to have to come in closer because obviously from 5 to 1, but look at this. This color. This is the color, my very first Paraíba I ever acquired that I obviously still have is right here. That's the color. That's the color that when I got introduced to Paraíba, that's the color I fell in love with. And personally, still love more than any other color. It's not just blue. It's not too far green. It is really, to me, that is the definition of the 50-50 split. That's the presence of both colors together to the exact, like as if they were just even, you know, like truly half green, half blue, but not in a split bi-colored type of way. The beauty of the Paraíba is this is the tourmaline that's copper rich that actually allows those colors to blend and meld together. So that's what you're seeing right here. And it's brand new, and it's item number 20. Oh, we're in the twos now. 2036, Tony, on this one. And I know we had an affordable Paraíba earlier. Let me try to make this one affordable as well, since we obviously had a lot of people missing out on that initial pear shape. So let's see what we can do here. And congratulations, guys, on the aquas. They're still going out. Check with your operators. They have all the deets on those, so you can be, again, still grabbing the cushion cut or the round or the big double pear shape ring. Anything you need there will help you out. But this is actually, boy, when you talk about bright and clean, you know, that's what this is all about. Take a look at how stunningly, strikingly rich and bright and very clean. And that's what you don't always see. And I think every day that you watch, you're getting, thank you. Would you say the double pairs? I love that one too. That was 3-6, guys. If you want the double pairs. Yeah, any gold you want on any of them. Yeah, isn't that great? Any gold on any one. You got it. So this is actually, Tony, the carat weight is a 56 pointer. It also has 52 points in the classic halo. And what's that? Requests. Oh my goodness, wait a minute. We got anniversaries and now we got birthdays. I like that. All right, I like it. my favorites. These are some of my favorite pieces in the world, so I love showing these. All right, Patricia, stick around. Can I say that? Okay, can I say it? Can I say it? I don't know. I hope so. I just did. Can't go back now. Okay, edit that out, Tony. Edit that out later. So when that show airs later on, oh no, we're live. All right, so 56 points, and oh man, I've never done TV that's not live. So I can't even imagine what it'd be like to oh, let's do another take on that. Edit that out. Oh, Photoshop that out. Oh, do that. I can't even imagine. Only on live TV. 52 points in diamonds. They're bigger stones, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 of them. So really special, little bit, about 5 pointers each there. Really special stones. And I tell you, we're going to make this affordable because I have to, because I made the pear shape affordable. And so we're going to try to make this really, really special for one caller only. Obviously can't duplicate any of these stones. They're all unique and individual to hopefully you. And that's what's so great about this. Take a look at this on the hand. It's that classic halo. This is the ballerina style. It's really, I think it's that great, size-wise, everyday ring as well. I mean, it doesn't, need to be a special occasion. You just live in it and wear it and love it. And you know what? Pop a Wonder ring or two and wow, you would have all this extra diamond weight to it. It would be beautiful with the Wonder ring. So I'll tell you what we'll do, just because we got the top of the hour coming here and we got some requests to show you. Let's blow it out right now. It is literally supposed to be $3,199 because of the exceptional clarity that it has. But I already had one special in Paraíba, so we better make another one and give you 2 affordable Paraíbas in one day, in one show. How crazy cool is that? Let's make it easy. $1,499 for the eye-popping, super stunner, clean as can be, ultra neon Paraíba. $1,499, and then the top of the hour is here, and we've got some special requests, 2 of my all-time favorites to show you, so we'll just pop those in for a look here. 2 classics that everybody will enjoy seeing, especially any of our new shoppers as well. You will love these. All right, coming up, let's do it, guys. Let me know on this one. That is so, do you want to see what the Wonder Ring? Should I just pop it on real quick? Because that makes everything better, and it's amazing how it goes with everything. Let me just show you, and these are different sizes, so it may not be absolutely perfect, because right now in the Wonder Ring, I have some larger size Wonder Rings here, but take a look as far as size-wise. But obviously, what you'd want to do is more or less the opposite. So in other words, if those Wonder Rings were smaller and the middle piece was bigger, it would actually sit just up tight. So you would have that flush setting. So I'm just working with a lot of different size rings here. So that is what it would look like if you want to pop on a little Wonder Magic around it. Sounds like something that could be an infomercial, Wonder Magic, something like that. I don't know. It sounds like a carpet cleaner or something. Yeah, maybe not our bag, right? But $14.99, only one, brightest I have in the Paraíba. That's the color I personally prefer out of all the different varieties and tones and saturated levels and different tones of blues and greens. I love that color, and we don't actually see them very often in that specific color. So if you're intrigued by it, try it. You will not be disappointed. I've got a couple requests here. I know we just came to the top of the hour, so we're going to welcome everyone on in a moment, but I want to make sure that one gets a home. It's so fabulous. It's so special. It's so bright. It's so clean. Make sure you get it before somebody else does, because obviously that's going to go. Obviously at $14.99. But let's welcome everybody to the show here. If you just tuned in on a Friday night, so glad you're here. Welcome to our special celebration and kickoff to the weekend, which is, of course, gosh, a lot going on. We've got, don't forget, daylight savings time. So we're actually going to be saving daylight but losing sleep. That's okay, because we get to make it up and get more sun. But I'll tell you, we are celebrating that this weekend. Also, St. Patrick's Day around the corner on Wednesday. So lots going on. But we're so glad you're with us as we kick off a special weekend here at TVON. We're glad you're here. My name is Lauren Blair. We've got our special 2 hours of Club TVON remaining. And what we're going to show you real quick before I get to our official top of the hour, I have a couple of requests here for Bill. So, Bill, I wanted to show you my all-time favorite out of all 20 years, not just here, not just what we do, out of all of the different cross styles that I've ever brought to you. This is so amazing. It's my favorite. I designed it a while back based on a design that people wanted, but it was like $25,000 in retail, and we decided, and the joke of it was that this designer who charges 25 grand only did it with SI diamonds. That was what they had. It was just SI stones. And they're going, I'm spoiled by you guys, and after shopping TVON, I don't want SI diamonds. I want VS. So we thought, let's do it the way we like, give you this like solid big diamond concept where bigger individual stones It's a little bit more almost like the Gothic cross in a way, just because instead of being like straight up and down perpendicular lines, it's actually got a little bit of points to the way the diamonds are formed on the corners. So let me show you. It's my absolute favorite. I can't get enough of this one. It's really a must-have. Take a look at this, and we'll need to zoom back because it's quite a large piece. And so here's one option. I actually have two colors of gold to show you. We have the rose as well, which is really pretty. This is the white, which I highly recommend because that's the way to really show off the diamonds, is white diamonds in white gold. 439 is the item number on this one, and it's our cross pendant, which has 90 points in diamonds as well. Gosh, I love this. Let me show you the measurement with the rose gold here. I'm going to show it on the hand. So Bill or anybody else who likes this, this is a really important style, and I'm thrilled to bring it to you because always am. And it's just covered in diamonds. You'll see that from a distance here, how when you see it, it just has nothing but diamonds. It's even hard to tell what kind of gold it's in. Honestly, this is the rose gold, and look at how just spectacular it is. But I love these points that it has, which makes it a little bit more dramatic, and to me makes it look a little bit more expensive. And there was a similar version that was done in SI diamonds. It was expensive. It was 25 grand. So this is item number 439. Did I say 489? That's the Wonder Ring item number. So but this is 439, which is now, boy, it's interesting. Those look like very similar item numbers. It's two of my favorite all-time pieces here. So here's 439, the 90-point diamond cross. This is the rose gold. You can see it's 1.25 inches from top to bottom. And then from side to side, it's 1 inch. And you can see how the bail's going to be hidden. So you see where I'm holding it with the tweezers? Your chain's going to go right through there. Yes, it works with your diamonds by the yard chains as well. And this is the rose. And it just is fantastic. It really is. I think that the size is right for every day. It's a great layered piece. I love this like draped on a longer chain, maybe at 18 inches while you wear your like 16-inch diamond collar that we brought you last night, which we still have if you need it, by the way. If you're going, what collar? Oh my gosh, did I miss the collar? Second time ever, we brought you the all diamond 4 karat 83 collar. So that's available. But take a look at the white gold here. We have what you need. And even though there's no yellow gold here, I've got the yellow gold available for you as well. So there's the rose gold up close and personal. And this is going to be a quick chance to pick it up. Huge value, $25,000. I think not. That would be for the SI designer version. We're going to do a really special value here and make it easy. And it's such a classic. And again, I think like the Huggies, right? This is something you wear every day. If you own this, you're probably wearing it more often than you're not, right? That's the beauty of it. You're wearing it and living in it, enjoying it. You know what? It's not even $999 for a piece of jewelry that is so well done and so shared prong setting allows those big VS diamonds to show off so beautifully. And it's not even $999? No. And we've got hoops coming up, one of our classic all-time favorite hoops as well. But here's what we'll do. We'll make this $888 if you want the iconic cross pendant. I think we've done several versions, and we've even done the itty-bitty version. This is the most popular by far, which tells you something. We've had it for years. It's always, always requested to bring it on back. And let me actually show you. I'm going to borrow that rose gold again and show you on the neckline as well, just for a few different perspectives on it. But it's $888. We'll give it 60 seconds. It's a quick request here if you'd like to pick one up. It's an amazing value, and I highly, highly recommend it because I think, again, when it comes to a gorgeous designer piece, this is really what it's all about. I mean, that is the piece to own. And you can see just from a little bit more of a distance what that's going to show. I mean, it shows up. That's what I love. This is the rose, by the way. So I love that. Again, if you're a rose gold fanatic, how many times do you actually see classics like this done in the rose gold? I mean, it's really tough. It's tricky to actually see that or find that. And yet, because the diamonds are the diamonds and they're so complete, you don't see a lot of the gold. So we'll go back to our wheel. We've got our final 35 seconds here. That's the rose. Here's how it's finished in the back. And then you can see that bail. And the bail actually extends a little bit further. Let me show here from this angle so you can see it. So this is why you see how that bail actually stretches really to that center section. So actually that's why, you know, if you have that perfect diamonds by the yard, that's why that's going to work. Gives you plenty of room to make way for those beautiful bezel set diamonds in our classic diamonds by the yard chain. So it'd be beautiful. I mean, that just, you know, add more diamonds to the look, add more wow and personality to it. So $888, hopefully that's what you're loving. And it's a really beautiful style and it's a classic. It really is. So we also have some hoops because, you know, if we get, it happens every time. If I bring out one type of hoop, you're going to get requests for more hoops. So here's what we've got. The iconic 3/4 inch inside out diamond hoop style. A quick look at these by request as well. Always happy to bring these out because for every new shopper, listen, if you're a longtime shopper of ours, you probably have these hoops already or in some variation of size. Take a look at this. We have, oh yeah, this is the 3/4. This is the style that is so, I will tell you, at all 3 sizes we started with in inside outs, this is the style that tends to be the popular one every single time they come on out. You have white gold or yellow gold options as you see here, but we have the rose gold we can make for you as well. And this has a really simple hinge style, snap bar closure. Simply give it a tug to open it up and then pop it in, line it up, click it into place. You will hear it lock, guys. It's got a click that you actually hear, so you know it's locked, so you're never going to lose your precious diamond hoops. This is item number 366, and they are a carat 17 in the inside out style. They are iconic. They really are. These are must have for a size that's really versatile. I think that's why they're the kind of Goldilocks size when we've done the 1/2 inch and we've done the 1.5 inch. That's kind of our small, our medium, and our large. This falls in the middle. So this is that medium style, always popular, great lightweight, but you're still getting the deluxe styling of the inside out design that is so special and rare. And hold on, there's a great low price because these are supposed to be $17.77 right here on the bag. We know how this works. There's usually, again, gold is always on the rise these days, and diamonds are always historically on the rise. So as time marches on, these are going to get more and more expensive to be able to own, but that's why I love what we're doing right here, right now. This is not expensive today at all. We're actually not going to abide by that new $17.77 price tag. We're just going to go ahead and look at how they look with the Huggies. Wait till you see this stacked. If you've got the ability, oh my goodness, they're perfect, where you do like this medium size hoop as a primary piercing and then have those Huggies we had earlier beside it. That's a great look. But for right now, they're $999, which makes them, remember, well under, by the way, $1,000 a carat for VS diamonds and a whole lot of golden workmanship. You can't do a hoop in an inside out style without a lot of effort and workmanship and really precision diamond setting. And notice how the diamonds are the width of the hoop here. Take a look at them on, and I've still got those Huggies on from earlier as well, so you can just see how they pair up. And now I'll put them, my bigger earring kind of moves these to the side, but you can see how they look even when they're paired up next to a Huggie or next to a stud as well, which are my own studs. So you can just kind of do what you wish, play with them, but this is the beauty of the diamonds in the front and then the diamonds lining the inside of the back there as well. So it's a really special style to own. And again, white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. I actually have one rose gold ready to ship. I just don't have them here in the studio. So we actually have one in rose gold, and then we have 2 in yellow, and then the rest are in white. We've got a few pairs in the white gold. So back to the wheel we'll go. Last call on the hoops, inside out style. I hope that's what Bill was looking for. I think it looks like they're doing a little bit of birthday shopping. So that is the way we do our classic hoops. And again, all iconic styles here to own and to wear and to love. So we'll give those a final 30 seconds here, and that's going to be $9.99, which gets you really a deluxe style earring for a very special opportunity because you don't see diamonds. Let's just face it, guys. These are some of the most expensive diamonds in the world when you're actually getting VS quality. And there's a lot of designers that are just, they don't believe in doing diamonds in VS quality in earrings or bracelets or necklaces because they figure who's going to be that close? But it makes a difference. The quality of the diamond, the clarity of the diamond is what's going to dictate the sparkle and the way they look from afar. And that's important. You want these to look amazing. I think you're going to wear these more often than not. Same with the cross pendants, same with the Huggies, right? There's a million ways to wear these. So enjoy them when they're under $1,000 a carat. That kind of makes it a little unusual. You don't see a lot of diamonds for under $1,000 a carat. Take a look, last call, last chance on those. They were a request, so we're happy to bring them out for you. But we've got more on the way of the brand new that you're looking for, and we've got a very special ruby on the way for you as well. Fancy diamonds are here. Tanzanite is here. How about the big Tanzanite in the saddle? I'm going to tell you right now, that is coming up at the top of the next hour, which is only about 45 minutes away. So let me flash this again, because this is you know what, instead of this angle, I've shown you this. Let me show it on the hand. It is the largest Tanzanite we've ever put in the saddle mounting. And you know, this is for my gals who are going, I don't just want a big Tanzanite, give me the big diamond weight as well. That's what this ring is all about. I am so proud to bring you one of our top quality tanzanites. I mean, that glow, the neon in the stone is over the top. So we're going to bring that to you at the top of the hour. So if you're wondering or thinking about that, it's coming up in just a little bit of time here. So stick around and stay with us for that one. Let's get to our Zembaran. I know we've got a top of the hour here. I've only got a couple of these for you. Let me show you our Zembaran garnet in an Asher cut, my favorite. Personally, I love the Zembarans, and I'll tell you, this is that color shifting garnet. So they show off the reds and the purples and the blues, and it just really kind of depends on the light you're in, and sometimes it depends on the cut, which is where I really love the Asher cut. So give us a call on the hoops. We'll help you out. $9.99. I think everybody has got a pair. But if you're new and you're going, I'm a first-time viewer, or I'm only just watching like new, I'm kind of one of the newbies here, those are a must-have. We have literally had thousands of pairs of those hoops go out the door. They are very popular. They are super fine. Everyone loves them. They're comfortable. They're wearable. They're the inside-out style, which normally costs a fortune. Okay, so time for the Zembaran pendant. And I'll make it affordable. 1850 coming up right now. Take a look at this. I love this Zembaran. I don't suppose it's going to sit there on its own. No, it's not. Of course not. But it was looking like it was a possibility for a moment. This is, well, you know what? It's not an Asher, guys. It is actually a cushion cut. So it's a square cushion. That's close. It's item number 1850. So guys, we'll change that on the info so we don't have to do it later. 1850 is a square cushion cut. Really, really beautiful. And that's still going to show you, because of the way it's symmetrical design. I mean, already we're seeing it. As it's barely moving, you're getting a sense of why it is titled a color shifting garnet. That's because sometimes, overall, I'd say purple is the number one, but sometimes it looks more blue. Sometimes it looks more red. It really has all three of those colors at play. This is a great size stone at 1.41 on the square cushion, and it's also 38 points in the VS. It is outstanding, and what I love about this mounting in particular is that they even have the bigger diamonds at the points here. So you've got really just a beautiful hexagon style, but at every single corner, they gave it a larger diamond, which is so special, right? So white gold, yellow gold, rose gold, whatever you want to do there. But it's a really rare. You don't see many Zembarans anymore. Remember, they're mined out. They're from Tanzania, and we're awfully excited to bring it to you in any gold you want. This is good. This is good, and so many of you have asked for it. We rounded up a couple of stones here. There aren't too many Zembarans to go around in total, so it's tough to do. But we're so glad it's here for you. And again, white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold for you. So you just decide what's your favorite to show off. And you know what? We'll make it affordable for you. It's supposed to be $9.99. Let me do something special for our Friday night viewers here that are tuning in, looking for a little Freaky Friday freebie kind of pricing, right? That's what you want. And that's what we're here to do. And it's a limited audience. So we do have some very special offerings on Friday nights every single week. And this shows you exactly what it's all about. We're not even going to get $9.99 for it. It's a rare stone. Tanzania is a producer of some of the best gems in the world. They produce about 30 different varieties of gemstones, which is, you know, a pretty big accomplishment. There are very few countries, really, even Brazil. I mean, they're known for a lot of stones, but usually it's like, you know, certain families, certain barrels and certain quartz family stones, right? This is a real variety, from garnets to the zoisites to the spinels. I mean, all over the map. It's a really gem-rich area. But I would say one of the greatest accomplishments out of Tanzania is this color-shifting gem. It really is beautiful. And for those of you that typically like sapphires and amethyst and things like that, with those rich, regal purple colors, you're going to adore a Zembaran, but it's not $9.99 or $8.99 or $7.99. I really want you to try it. We're down to the wire. And this is kind of our philosophy. When we get really low on a certain stone, because we have all these private collection pieces, we tend to go lower in the price. Lower in quantity, last call, should mean higher prices. But that's not how we do it. So instead of $7.99 or $6.99, we're going even lower. So you can, again, the theory is make sure you get it before it's gone. And if we can give that a little bit more affordability to open up the doors to a little bit more as far as our viewers and our shoppers, that's what makes us proud. We know how rare it is to bring you a stone like this. We want you to be able to get it. Because if you don't get it from TVON, where on earth are you going to find it? Here's what we'll do. Not even $699. It's our gorgeous cushion cut Zamborin, and I'll make it $599 while it lasts. That is such a rare piece and a beautiful idea. A great way to grab a specialty idea in a rare stone. Now, not a color change. Remember, it's color shifting. It doesn't change like from one, type of light to another. It doesn't go from one color to another. It really incorporates the purples and the blues and the reds. It just depends on what kind of lighting you're in, or sometimes the cutting of the stone, or even more just the way it moves. It's going to show off different colors. So $599, we'll give it 60 seconds. That's our only Zamborin pendant we have, and it's been requested quite a bit. Here's what it looks like against the hand for you as well, and it is looking so good, right? Just a simple piece to wear every day, and that's what I love is no special occasion needed. You can just pop it on a chain. Yes, diamonds by the yard, it'll work, and you will be loving it and wearing it and enjoying it. And I think a lot of people are going to go, wait a minute, is that a sapphire you're wearing, or is it a ruby? Or wait, is it a tanzanite? I mean, it really has those three colors that allow it to look like a different stone every time you see it. 3/4 of an inch is top to bottom on it, and it's $599, and it's only a couple left. We have a yellow gold going out. I love the yellow because that's rich to me. Purple and yellow always look good, right? There's that rich metal color with that beautiful regal element to the stone, a real jewel tone there. All right, let us know if you have requests, guys, because we're happy to help you. We'll find exactly what you'd like, and I think maybe, just maybe, I know it's not really technically allowed, but I'm really feeling in the mood to do an auction. I'm thinking about, we break the rules, we go for it here. How about a ruby? We had the 2-carat 92 earlier, which is still here. I've got a 283. I'm not showing it to you. It's way too much money compared to the 292 markdown. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you the next best thing. We've got a carat 54. Now, still a really important Burma. Let me share this with you. This is absolutely stunning. And you know what, Jess? Am I supposed to show something too? Hold on. Wait a minute. Before I forget, I've got a couple of mandarins to share. So hang on. I just don't want to get into our ruby yet because I know I've got our look at this, oh yeah. Okay, if anybody was feeling a little bit like dozing off, this is going to make sure, it's like being on the surface of the sun, am I right? That is, not that I have an experience with that, but I feel like this is what it would look like if you were standing on the surface of the sun. That is basically one of the brightest gems you're ever going to see. Now, if you're looking for a big mandarin, as I know several people are these days, we have the largest, which is this one. It's a 10-carat 62. It's item number 956. However, I do have a stone that's a little bit smaller because I figure, maybe you like a different mounting or maybe you like a different size. We're in the jumbo size, but I've got two options for you. This is going to be item number 956, and it's a one only, as they will be in the big mandarins, of course. But this is our 10-carat 62. I know when we had we had a beautiful stone in a bridge, gone, right? The big mandarins, we've been really doing a number on the discounts with the mandarins lately, and it gives you an opportunity to get what is a precious stone. Don't take our markdowns as an indicator of the value, because these stones far exceed the rarity in accordance to where we price them. I'm just going to say that. We price them way too low. It's also 93 points in diamonds. Now, this is like a take on the signature mounting, but we have elevated it in a big way to accommodate this massive stone. So let me zoom back, because we're going to get two great mandarins out the door here. So get on the phone lines and let me know which one you like, because I also have an 8-carat. But I want to start here. So look at the finishing. Wow. Pretty, right? And actually, this one, if you want to, we'll change the gold. Now, when you see it on the hand, you're not going to see a lot of gold. It's pretty much diamonds leading up to the mandarin. Take a look at this on. And then if you have, oh my goodness, the thing that really has been so striking is how we're discounting these stones, and that's why they're going. Now look at that. For being a 10-carat 62, you might expect that it's cloudy, hazy included. Well, if it was, it wouldn't be doing this bright effect that you see going through that stone. There is a tremendous markdown. Tell you what, who loves it? We got one. Who loves it? Largest by far. You know what I'll do? Let me show you the 8-carat. I'll explain why. I want you to be able to choose the one that's right for you. If you want a big mandarin, let's show you the 8-carat, because I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to make them the same price. That way, by showing two, it's like a little mini wheel, and I can just justify an even bigger markdown for you. Look at the 8 carat. Now see how there's 2 different colors here, and that this one's not going to probably sit on its own, but I'll hold it here. I wanted you to see, because if you're looking for a little bit more red, I think the 808 has it. If you're looking for more orange, I mean, we're talking subtle differences here, but that's what's great about having them side by side, is you can see those differences. The 808 is going to be item number 600. It is going to be an 808 with a carat 11. So this one has even greater diamond weight, actually. It's a little bit more red to the stone. You might have a little tad bit more, just, I don't know, clarity. It's just different. It's just this has a little bit more of that almost like Spessartite red, and the other one's pure neon orange. So here's what we'll do. I have choices, but you know, because we now have the makings of a mini wheel, I'm going to go ahead and give a discounted price. And you know how this works, or at least how I like to do it. If we're going to put together a wheel, obviously they're big pieces. Obviously they're important. They're big stones. They're museum. No doubt about it. However, if we're going to have a couple of options, let's just go to the lowest common denominator, so that even if you want to get the 10 carat 62, you're paying less than you would for the 808. And that's because I'm discounting each one. But to make this easy, we'll just make them the same price, right? That's the way we'll make this simple. So I never want this to be about, well, I liked this one, but this one fits better in my budget. If we do this and we do it right, we just send them each out for the same darn price, and that way you get your favorite. And you save the money, because we put them both up, drop each one in price, and have you pick your favorite. So take a look at the two. The 808 gives you a little more diamond weight. The 10 carat 62 gives you a little less diamond weight. So it's almost like, do you want more stone? Do you want more diamonds? There's an option for 2 fabulous people. So here we go. This one's only in yellow gold, by the way, because that's got the carat 11. That's set as it is there. That's going to be yellow gold. The one on the right side, you can switch. I'm going to make them each the same price. By the way, this one started at over $20,500. The other one started at $21,000. So they're both over $20,000 rings here. That's because there are jumbo stones. Let's get them out the door right now. Either way, I hope this works out. That's why you want to dial early. Get your favorite. Get your favorite while they're here. Tell you what we're going to do. I'll make each one. And this is absolutely wrong, but it's what we got to do to get them out the door. And we've been doing some discounts on mandarins. So maybe now we've kind of set a new type of precedent for mandarin pricing. Tell you what, not even going to be $20 or $10 or $5,000 a piece. You're going to choose your favorite, and neither of them are going to be even $49.99 or even $39.99. Yes, Jess. Heart shape, anything? A solitaire heart shape. What kind of stone? Oh, I think we do maybe have a white diamond? Yeah, I think we do. I don't have it out here, but I have actually an emerald cut. But I think we have one. I think so. So we'll bring it out if we do. And then I'll tell you what, do you want even more discount? Why not? More savings, more money off. Make them $34.99, whichever one you want. 808 or the 10 carat 62, you decide. But 34, I'm making that easy. So you either take the 808 right over here that's got a little more red, and then the carat 11 in diamonds, or get the 10 carat 60, oh, for a moment it's sitting right there, or the 10 carat 62, which has 93 points in diamonds in any gold you want. Either way, $34.99. Now that's a wow. Now that's how we do it right there. Your choice of $34.99. Let me know which one is your favorite. I have something special coming up. The Tanzanite in the saddle is about 33 minutes away. So get ready for that. Those are the mandarins. Love them. Again, when you're getting your choice of, and neither of those pieces should ever be $34.99, that's how we're rolling. Give you the big museum pieces. Either one of those would be qualified and classified as a museum piece, no doubt about it. So you've got a very, very special way to shop there. And again, choose your favorite. We still have hoops going out the door. Zambaran, everyone's loving the Zambaran garnet pendant, me too. And then we also have that ruby coming up. The ruby on the way, but here are the mandarins, the best we've got, the absolute ultimate in size and color. And yeah, there's other big stones, but I got to tell you, they're not always clean like this. You know, the bigger you go in a carat weight in a mandarin, the more that you're going to expect inclusions that are quite visible. So it's really lovely to see this. And thank you. Who was asking for the heart shape? Hi, Myra. We've got a bridge in a heart shape in a white diamond. It's here. And there's a new markdown. Hello. Perfect timing there. All right, let's show it to her right now. Take a look at this. This is item number 1490 coming up. And this is going to be our one and only heart-shaped white diamond that we have. Actually, when we see these bigger diamonds, and what's great is we've got them certified too. So they're from the GIA. Take a look at this. Well. And I'm going to keep propping this up for you so you can really see it, because we have an angle on this. With the bridge, it's kind of set up straight up and down. So it's easier to kind of prop it up and see directly into the stone. But this is rare. We don't do a lot of the big white diamonds because they're tougher to get a value on, and we like to bring you values. That's why you're here. So 1490 is right now. And this is the one and only heart-shaped white diamond we have. And look at the cutting too. It's very much, that's why I want to move it a little bit so you can really see the definition to the lobes of the heart, and the cleft is very defined. And it's going to be, wow, solid 18 karat gold. By the way, this same ring, I have the same bridge with an emerald cut white diamond as well. So just a heads up on that. And by the way, mandarins are verifying, so do call us quickly. Don't think that those are going to be here at the end of the show. Probably not. We're verifying on both those mandarins. But here's the 101. It's a 101 just in the heart shape. Then 114 in VS diamonds around it. Now I do have, Tony's waiting because he knows if it's graded, we got color, we got clarity to talk about, and I'm not just going to talk about it, I'm going to show you, because this is the extra bonus. This GIA cert is done for you on the center diamond. So this diamond, before it was set in the bridge, was sent off to the Carlsbad campus, GIA's headquarters, nationwide headquarters here in Southern California, and you have this workup telling you it's a heart brilliant. Here's your measurement. There's your carat weight, H color, SI1, and then you have all of this. This is going to tell you about the polish. This is going to tell you a little bit about the symmetry. And of course, there are going to be, first of all, H color. And this is why when we look back at this diamond, to see how it's in white gold with white diamonds around it on a white background, if it had body color, you would see it. So that's really, really important. Even more so than the cert is what it appears to be, because that's what you're looking at all day. You're not looking at the cert. You're looking at the stone. But an H color, remember, is going to fall. Think about this, because you got D, E, and F. That's all colorless. G, H, I, all near colorless. So it's in that second tier of the quality of color grading. So you've got a really good look there. And a carat 14 in the bridge to go with it. You can see the bridge where it actually does have the double row right down the middle, going underneath the heart shape and the platform there. And there's only the one. So you get the cert, great value, huge markdown. Gosh, I remember when this was $35,000 and when we were so excited that it came down below $10,000 because it was, $99.99, kind of hung out there for a little while. Now it's not. It's not even $99.99. This is where, just because it was requested, on the way out to the studio, basically from a vault to the studio, it got a markdown. Because I know where this has been sitting, and it's not at $99.99 anymore. And this is where I think you really, if you've been studying or just kind of carefully observing or just even casually admiring what white diamond prices are all about, you know this has to be said. 1 carat to reach that point and go over it, that's important. But to get a heart shape is more important. What you would typically see in a round is a 1 carat, what you would typically see in a 1 carat would be a round. That's what you almost always see. And that's great, that's classic, that's always beloved, but to get a heart shape is more important. That's where they wasted so much rough to get it. They've got the perfect proportions where it's still dazzling. A lot of times a heart shape, if it's not perfectly proportioned in the cut, it can lose a lot of the fire and the brilliance, and that's not what you want. You've got a strong diamond here. You want it to show off. So let's get this down to the lowest price ever. And if you love it, give us a call. And what a great sentiment to have a heart-shaped diamond. I mean, my goodness, if it's going to be a wedding style or an engagement ring or anything like that, how nice is that to have such a beautiful symbolism in the actual diamond itself. I love that. Not even 99 or 89 or 79 or 69, 99. How do we do this? Look at what diamonds go for by themselves without a cert. And we've got the benefit. I know not everybody's hanging out at diamond wholesale dealers all day like we can do out here because we've got a big diamond district in our downtown area. But you know, just I think we can all have access to a Wi-Fi connection and look up what a 1 carat really strong quality diamond goes for. You don't get the loose stones for this, and make sure this is graded. This isn't just a no name, no category diamond. It is graded by the best, the most, let's just face it, the GIA is the most strict on their grading of anybody out there. So here's where, that's what you want. And we're not going to do $69.99 either. I'll blow it out right now. $6,499 for 1 collar only on a 1 carat 01 heart shape. And that's what I'm talking about, that cutting. I love that it just, look at that, it perfectly, you see that it's almost like, it almost looks like there's a round within the heart shape center, because that's where all the facets just align and they all meet up right at the midpoint of that heart shape. It's so stunning. Look at this from afar on the hand. You'll see what I'm talking about. It is so stunning. So good. And it's only $6,499. We got a ruby coming up next. It's over 1.5 carats in a Burma, and it's on the way. That is our only heart-shaped white diamond. That is a must-have. And look at how, I love when we see white diamonds in the bridge, because it looks like you have 3 separate rings that you stacked all together. It just looks like, it looks like your center stone was a halo with a solitaire, and then you got a stack ring around it, but it's all 1 ring. All easy to wear, all straightforward, all comfortable, all feels great with a lot of gold. So that is one only at $64.99. Yes, Jess? Did he like the 10? Thank you so much. 10 carat 62, Mandarin garnet is gone. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I mean, if they're the same price, you're going to probably go with the big one, right? And it was glowing. So yeah, that's a great choice. Great choice. All right, coming up, let's talk about, you ready for the ruby? I'm ready for the ruby. It's Burmese. It's 2055. That heart shape's got to go at 64. Now, a brand new markdown on a 1 carat diamond that's certified. And then you got a carat 14 beside it. So 2 carat 15 diamond weight. Not too bad, right? And it's sentimental too. It's just sentimental. It's a heart shape. Oh my goodness. I mean, right? How many heart shaped white diamonds are you going to see out there? Not too many. Let's show you the ruby. It's item number 2055, Burma. Oh, whoa. So this is what I love. So there's Burma, which we talk about as the best ruby in the world. We all know it is. We all defer to the Burmese ruby. We talk about the fact that they don't often occur in large sizes. We know that because rubies in general, chromium rich, you don't see a lot of big sizes. So that's the downfall. But I will say this, really good cutters, what a really good lapidary can do is they can oftentimes, and we're seeing it right here, this carat 54, and I don't know if you remember from earlier tonight, we had a 292 in a cushion cut, and that had about the same look visually as this one has. So I love that you're getting, this is seriously a carat 54 that looks a lot larger. So a lot of times, again, cutting, you got a very clean stone here. So they actually, there's no miscutting. There's no asymmetrical cutting. There's no window to the stone, but the cutters, it's just one of those magical stones that looks a lot bigger than it even weighs. And a carat 54 is a big deal in a ruby. So extra bonus on this stone. Take a look at it. It's in one of our signature mountings here with another 79 points NVS white diamonds around it. I mean, I don't know if you notice this, when it swings the other way, when it goes to the right, watch this, because you're going to get a glimpse through the split shank of the back of the ring, and it looks like there's another ruby inside. You're looking at like, actually look right through the halo. It looks like there's this red glow you see behind the stone. It looks like somehow there's a ruby set inside the band, but that's the glow of the stone. Actually glowing all the way. It's transparent enough that it's got color that's actually saturating and penetrating the stone and glowing in the back of the ring. That's a good ruby. That's called ideal in a ruby. Gemmy rich color, gorgeous clarity, and a nice size at 1 carat 54. It's a good size. We only have a few rubies left. Again, the 292's hanging out. Showed it earlier, huge markdown on that one. Here's a stone that looks, I'm just going to show it. I'm going to show you the 292 right next to it. You saw it earlier. I'm going to bring it back out. Tell me if this looks double the size, because I don't think it does, right? I mean, it's just, that's my point. You would expect it to look tiny. This is the biggest stone we have. You would expect a half the size stone to look really, really small. It doesn't. That's what I'm saying. It's a carat 54 that looks larger. It looks like a 2+ all day. And it's in the 79 points, and you can change the gold color. And I know we have a lot of ruby fanatics, and I know that you guys are the savviest shoppers in the world. You pay attention to what's going on. We do our level best to make sure you are aware of everything that's happening in the gem world. So when something as major as sanctions go into effect, as they did a month ago, then we're going to make sure you're aware of it, because that actually dictates and affects the value of Burma rubies, which are near impossible to find anywhere anyways. So here's what we'll do. Got a very special value for you here, but I don't know if on a Friday night, if this is, and I'm already reducing rubies. I've already done a huge reduction on a huge stone earlier. So it's not going to make any more sense now. And I get it. This is a beautiful stone, got great clarity, but it's listed at $29.99. Here's why it won't work. Sometimes just the live aspect of the show and what we do in 1 hour somewhat dictates what you got to do in the next hour, because I already had a 2 carat 92 that's down to basically this price. So if you want the 292, that's probably where you're going to go. But where does it leave us with the carat 54? For somebody who wants the carat 54, somebody who wants this mounting or this size, or wants a really wearable design or whatever it may be, well, that's where we get to have some fun with it, because I have no other choice. But I can't just discount it. This is what the bag says. It is supposed to go out the door tonight at $29.99. So how do we maneuver this? There's one magical way to do it, and that is to get rid of TVON pricing, which is right there, and just do an auction and let you determine your own price. Let you decide what you want it to be. Let you make up the price instead. But there's still a big ruby with still great diamond weights. So what exactly do we do? Well, I'll tell you what. I'm not starting at 25, and I'm not going to start at 2,000. We're going to go ahead and get you a really big value. And I know when we talk about carat and a half, you're still getting that magic size. To hit the carat and a half mark and go up and over that is important. So I'll tell you what, we'll go $1,500 to open. $1,500 increments only, $1,500 to get it started, and we'll let a ruby go. And maybe if you want the carat and a half size, if that's what works for you, it's certainly in a new workable kind of budget range, right? Because there's not a carat, it's a $30,000 ring. Take a look at it. We'll see what we got here going on the open. I hope we get it. It's a Friday night, so it's not the best time for us here at TVON to be doing auctions when you just don't have as much viewership, right? It's always like the deck is stacked against us on a Friday from the jump. So it's kind of like, it's a little challenge, but you know, we give you a great opportunity, and I'm not going to shy away from the auction if it gives you more opportunity to save on what you love. So here it is. We're going to go 1,500 open. The clarity is there. The glow is there. It looks, that blue color you're seeing is what makes it the best ruby. That's what's so important. It's Burma, so it's got that secondary hue of blue, which is actually in the trade, we all know it as pigeon's blood red. That's what that is, really just, again, categorized as that particular extra secondary blue hue that it has that really only comes from the Burma stones. So here's the deal. I have no open. Let's give it 60 seconds. We'll see what we got. And if we don't get an open, that would be surprising. If we do, we run it, we see where it goes. You're probably not going to have a lot of competition because there aren't a lot of viewers. So that's kind of the deal. Like just, you know, like even that can watch. So that's really to your advantage. And then don't forget, at the top of the hour, we're about 18, 19 minutes away from the big old Tanzanite in the saddle, which is going to be something. It really is something. And we do have, I want to show you, we have an indicolite as well. We have some big kunzite coming up. We got a lot of variety here. But this one, there we are. Who has our open at $1,500? Hi, Mr. J. Okay. We've got the open at, oh good, wait, was he asking for a ruby earlier? Oh, what, was it the same, no, different one? Yeah, okay, they were also asking about rubies earlier, Jess, so yes, it is him. All right, so we've got, well, this must be to his liking then. He's like, well, at $1,500, I can't pass that up. He says, close it, Lolo. That's what he said, close it, Lolo. Will, boy, I like how he thinks. Well, John, I have news for you here. We have one bidder, and it's you. That's it. He's the only one who has come in with a bid so far. and not entirely unexpected when it is a Friday night. So, are we all going to let John have it at 15, or do we want to see, now obviously it's only $100 increments. Let me show it on the hand here. I mean, this is about as crystalline as they get. Here it is on the hand for you. I'll do any gold you want. We are partial to the rubies in the yellow gold. That is a pretty fabulous look. But if you want it changed to white or rose, we can do that. No problem at all. But look at how pretty. And again, another candidate for the Wonder Ring. Sure, if you want to, stack it up. This is just meant to be that balanced, pretty piece with that split shank style. I've been offering this mounting on television for 20 years. So it's got some staying power. It's got some staying power. You know, it's one of those classics. It's one of those that has really stood the test of time and is still as popular now in 2021 as it was in 2001, and therefore I think when it's 2041, I think it's still going to be a good look, right? But here's the problem, a little dilemma here. This is the advantage you have as viewers and better yet shoppers, and in this case bidders. This is your advantage you have. There aren't a lot of viewers that even have the capability of watching. So this is where it's helpful when you've got, and I think we're seeing it right now. I think we all know that if we had a ton of people watching, we would probably be getting more than just a $1,500 open on a carat 54 Burma ruby. But here it is. And we have nobody else. That is it. But we got to make sure that we give it a last call here because we're fine. Listen, we're going to have to be fine selling it at 15 if we absolutely have to. But there's always this opportunity where, again, if you're in like really just thinking about it and going, wait a minute, that's a value and a half, you are correct. And that is because you guys are making up your own price. That is not a price I could do. If I could, I would be selling rubies nonstop. Every day, all day, 3-hour shows, all rubies. If that's what we could do on rubies. But we can't. And yet this is your opportunity you have just because it is a live auction. So this is the opportunity you have right now. And we will give it 2 final minutes so that we can have everybody else. Wishful thinking, hopeful thinking, we can have everybody else. I'll take 1 bidder or 2 bidders extra here because so far it's just 1. So this isn't really designed to be a one and done open and closed auction, but guess what? That's where we're at. It's a carat. This is not a 1 carat stone. And if you're going, what's the big deal? So it's 54 points. There's a big difference in the ruby world because it's a stone that doesn't occur naturally in large sizes. So there's a big difference between a 1 carat and a 154. And when you get a 154 and it has 79 points in diamonds, it should not be $1,500. You know that, I know that, we all know that. But here we are. Welcome to Friday Night Auctions. Final call. You know, I'm seriously looking at that tanzanite that I keep promoting and telling you is coming up, wondering how on earth we're going to show you like a $25,000 tanzanite tonight after this. This is just kind of lead me to be a little shocked here. Let's give it 2 minutes. You got a final call. All you have to do is call. You can still win the auction. Even if your name is not John and you're not at $1,500, you can still come in the final 2 minutes. That's why we give you a 2-minute clock. It's our finale clock. It's our last call, and it's time to shine, guys. $1,500 we are selling it one way or the other. It's just a matter of who it goes to and where it goes. And it's July's birthstone, and it's the king of all gems, and it's a great looking, high clarity, glowing ruby. But here we sit still at $1,500 with only 1 bidder. That, guys, I can't remember the last time I had a 1 bidder auction. I mean, when does that ever happen? A 1 bidder, 1 and done? It's not normal. That's because, again, just timing. This is the right place and the right time and the right ruby. And here we go. Final minute 10 is ticking down. Look at this on the hand again. So stunning. And to be able to own this. Oh, yeah. Own it. Potentially, we're looking for 16, but we still are stuck. 1 bidder only and 1 final minute. And you really want to make sure, because if you're watching on TV, you're on satellite. So there is that jumbo delay. So that's why you want to call on the early side of that clock. So you're making sure as not to miss out. Okay. Well, we may have to cancel that big 7-carat tansy in the saddle because that is not going to be, I don't know, you guys. This is not normal. 30 seconds left. Final call. We'll see where it goes. Give us a call really quickly. We've got a big wheel coming up for you as well. Plus, we have an Alexandrite you have to see. Alexandrite on the way. We got some amylite here and beautiful chameleons. We got our big chameleon too. Whatever you need, but our final moments. Hey, I think John's getting his wish. He was like, just close it. Just close it. Look at this. Final call, $1,500. Looks like it may be gone. Final chance here. Got to wait out the official 5 seconds here to make this one a done deal. Okay, that's done. Sold. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Wow. Okay, no more auctions. Nope, no more auctions. That hurt me. That hurt. Take a look at this. I got alexandrites though. Nothing eases the pain like a really good Brazilian alexandrite. 17 is the item number on this one. Yeah, this is about as primo as it gets. Color. Oh, look at the calls now coming in. Oh, what did I tell you about that delay, you guys? That delay. Oh, we always say it, but it's more evident on Fridays because everyone's on satellite. So, oof. All right, let's talk about the alexandrite, which is a light 1 carat. It's an 89 pointer. 100%er. All the way. You can already see some of that purple, which then in like full incandescent light would go red on you. It's 89 points. It's 77 points in the diamonds. Look at this. Classic. Just classic kind of mounting here. Really pretty way to get a very exotic alexandrite. And again, there can be so many different issues with alexandrites. You're so often like having to forego a little bit of clarity or a little bit of color. Sometimes they have that kind of foggy, hazy look to them. Just is not here. And it's blue and green together. And then, of course, as you go, if you go to incandescent lighting, you got a red stone. It is really beautiful. I bet he is. Thank you. Listen, as long as his happiness supersedes my shock there. I'm not going to say disappointment. I'm happy for you. But like, I mean, he came into the show looking for a ruby. So, hey, you know what? It worked out in a very favorable way for you, John. Thank you so much, John. Enjoy. Let's see what we can do here. Since we're seeing all kinds of record lows here. I'll tell you what. First caller on this one, blow it out. Not even, $9,900 is not going to work. No, that's not going to work. We'll do a lot better for you right now. The very first caller, change the gold if you want to. It's one of the more precious stones in the world. A color-changing chrysoberyl. Plenty of durability to wear it every day. Don't hesitate. People say that all the time. They're like, well, I have an alexandrite and never wear it because it's really special. So I put it in a vault and I keep it there. Well, this is where you can get a stone that, remember, it's got an 8.5 on the Mohs scale, so you don't need to set it aside. You don't need to wait to wear it. You don't need to only bring it out on a special occasion. You are in rare company when you have a stone of this rarity level. So just wear it and live in it and enjoy it. And you know what? I'll make it $19.99 right now, the first caller. It's a light 1 carat and we'll go under $2,000 for one alexandrite lover. And that is one of the stronger stones we've had in a while. And still, it's another stone much like the ruby where you don't see a lot of large sizes. So even when you hit, like 1 carat is considered jumbo in an alexandrite. This is just under that. It looks like a 1 carat all day with this calibrated size, but you can be the judge of it here, looking on the hand, seeing that great stone with the stack of diamonds down the sides in either direction. $19.99. Good luck. That's only one. And it's one of our major alexandrite stones here for you. And that is only going to be, guys, we're 9 minutes away from the top of the hour. Do you think, here's my question I pose to everybody viewing. Is it going to be a wise idea to put this up? I don't know, because I'm oohing and on over it, but I don't know what everyone's doing at home. So if this tanzanite is not the best stone you've seen, I'll put it this way. It's the best stone I've seen in an oval, and it's out of our own collection, meaning we set this aside 2.5 years, well, almost 2.5 years ago. 2 years and 4 months, yeah. Yes. The oval that's coming up in the ruby? You got it. Well, I'm going to show you, and I think she's going to see what I'm talking about. I wasn't going to show the oval, and here's why. Here's the one we had earlier. So, hi, Kathy. This is the 292 that we had earlier that just saw like a 24-hour major markdown. This debuted, I do believe it was last night. So, what? Are you ready? Yeah. This is good. This is the, so this is a little recap. This is 2053 from earlier. And then I happen to have a 283. But I do think that with this price difference, you're probably going to go with the bigger stone. because the smaller stone is more money. So that's kind of where I'm thinking, let's take a look at both, because this one actually has a pretty big face to it. So let's show you both, oval versus cushion. And you know what, I'll bring this price down because we got to make this fair, right? So I have this huge markdown on this $292, which you've already seen. We brought this one down from $36.99. That was the price yesterday. And now it is $28.88. So this is why I recommend, plus the color. It's a little bit better color. I know the other one it's again what I was just talking about with the last one that John got, was that this oval, sometimes the ovals can look a little bigger than they weigh. So let me explain. This is actually a 2 carat 83 right over here. This one's new tonight, the first time you're seeing it. It's 2056. So I just, again, want you to get the right one, whichever one speaks to you. But the 2 carat 83 oval, not quite as what we'll say gemmy, really is kind of the term that always seems to work with the ruby. It's you got it, 2056. That's the 283 on the oval. See how it's not as, it's not quite the same clarity. And this is where, again, you would never, ever, ever know if they weren't sitting beside each other. If I was just showing you this, you'd go, wow, look at that ruby, right? But now that you're seeing them side by side, and this is why it's a good thing to do, you can really just do that comparison. And you see the difference. Now, I'm not saying you may like the one on the left better, but the one on the left is a smaller size, even though I realize it looks a little bigger. It's a 283 with a carat 18 and the double halo. So that is a great way to get big diamond weight, yes. So this will be up to you, but there are two different prices. We have brought this one so far down. I feel it's a little unfair for our debut here on the oval. That's what's kind of tricky about this. But I'll bring this down as well. But I'm going to tell you, this is going to be more affordable to get the larger stone that I think is a little just better quality overall. So here's the deal. You know the $2,888 price marked down on the 292. And then I had the 283 over here, which is new. And I'll tell you what, it's supposed to be $59.99. I have to bring it down to get it in the neighborhood. And yes, Tony, 118 on that diamond weight for the 283 because of the double halo. So yes, you're getting, double the diamond weight here. And you're getting a stone that, looks a little larger than it weighs. So that's an extra bonus. But we'll bring it down. $6,000 it will not be. I'll make it easy. $3,999 for the left side. But you are still getting, I just think, for a larger stone in actual carat weight, that cushion cut is a little more rare cut. It's certainly got a little bit brighter clarity. I mean, they both are glowing. They're both excellent. But when you see that that's like the textbook color on the right side, right? Just that gleaming, glowing, beautiful, bright color and clarity. They're working together. So left side is $39.99, new tonight. And then we have the right side brought down to $28.88. Just a really it's hard to comprehend why that's been discounted to that level when it's a 292 and now the largest we have. But there you have them. A choice is good. Seeing them side by side is helpful, I think. And you are looking at, we just saw the 154 got the door. This is it, guys. These are the big stones that we have. It's all we have right now in ruby that are over 2 carats. So, and they're close to 3, that's for sure. That's when I say over 2. Ooh, they're real close to 3. So again, 283, 292. Let me know which one you prefer. This one is less expensive. I just think that is the way to go. Here's what the oval looks like on the hand compared to the cushion. We'll put them on one by one, then we'll put them on side by side. That is the oval. And granted, that stone is facing up larger than a 283. That's for sure. And then we've got the cushion cut right next to it there. You can change the gold on the oval. This one's only in the yellow gold there, which is generally how we recommend the Burma rubies be set. But $39.99 for the oval. Let's go back up close and take a look at the two together. Cushion cut on the right, oval on the left. Let me know what your preference is. I love that on Fridays we get to take the time and really, get into this. Like, we've got 2 incredible options. This is 2 more Burma ruby sizes than anyone else on the planet would have, right? Not a lot of people are hawking 3 carat Burma rubies, and we got 2 options. Yeah, which one? You got it. Here's the back side of both. That's a fully finished under gallery, and this one is a fully finished under gallery. Yeah. No matter what, we do it right? I mean, these are incredibly important stones. So you can see either way, we're giving you access to the back so you can clean it periodically. That's important, but you see that finishing is really well done. So again, oval on the left, $39.99, and then the cushion cut on the right is only $28.88. So you got a really special way to go here. either way you like. So just again, you're picking your favorite. I'm just kind of giving my 2 cents on them, but there's a really special value either way because you're looking at the largest rubies we've got. So there they are, $39.99 left side, $28.88 right side. And again, the right side is actually the bigger carat weight in a little bit more unusual cut. And we are now just 2 minutes away from our final hour of this Friday night. Get ready for what I still, you know what, just in case nobody's called me, I just got to believe that somebody's thinking about that tansy. Yes. So the cushion cut is item number, it's 2053. Yep, 2053. It's yellow gold only on that one, Tiffany. And let me know if you've got it because we've got a couple people talking about each one. So clearly, I think they're both going to find a home here tonight, but definitely want to see which one is your favorite. So again, and do dial in because there's only one of each, obviously, and I don't have anything else. There is nothing else that is 2 carats or 2.5 carats or like these are close to 3 carats. So very, very excited to have those for you. Congratulations if you get them. I do just think that, you know, we are kind of the really this wonderful source for Burmese stones, and we have the values that are better than anywhere else because we're not buying them with these modern day per carat prices that are, you know, $20,000 a carat. We're not paying that. We're taking these stones out of our own private collection for you. And now the prices are going upwards from there because now they're even tougher to get. So that's all because of sanctions that were put in to effect about a month ago. So huge opportunity. And speaking of Burma, we'll just show you this quick little earring deal that I have because I only have 2 pairs of these. So if you need a great pair of earrings to match your Burma ruby ring, well, let me show you, as you're thinking about those, let me show you these earrings that are drops. These are probably not going to sit on their own, but let me give you an idea. Close up, it's a drop earring with a right and a left design, and it's item number 913. And you see you got an oval there placed in this beautiful loop of gold that's open. And then there are post and butterfly back. Let me show it to you on the hand. They're 3x4 ruby ovals, or in this case, rovals. Here's what they look like from a distance. And guess what? And by the way, I'm going to give this word of advice. If you're thinking about the rubies, guys, I have probably had 300 messages in the last 3 days that I've been with you guys asking for the 322. So they don't last very long in these big sizes. Make sure you're grabbing them. We don't have an unlimited supply of rubies. So here we are, guys. This is the 3x4 ruby earring. I only have 2 pairs to go around. There you can see the left and right design, which you could wear like this, kind of like them, kind of pointing in, kind of like following the lines, the jawline of the face, or you can wear them like this, going outward. But I'll tell you what, they've got diamonds, 15 points there. They're in yellow gold only. We have 2 pairs to go around, and I'll make them 200. You know what? Let's make them $2.99 a pair, and we'll get them out of here, okay? $2.99 a pair, and they're gone. So we'll give them 60 seconds. We got the top of the hour. One is already gone. Looks like the other one might be gone. That's it, guys. Burma ruby drop earrings. Fantastic. And that's it. They're both in yellow gold. They're both just the way you see them, post and butterfly backs. 1 pair gone, 1 pair left. Let's see if James has got the second pair here. And then we're going to talk top of the hour, and I got a Tanzanite deal. Those are, look at that, sold out just like that. Let's go back to the ruby rings. Thank you so much on the earrings. Let's go back to those just because I want to remind you. We've got 2 gorgeous rings. Thank you on the earrings. These don't stick around, you guys. They don't stick around. So whatever you do, make sure you're grabbing these. We have the top of the hour just reached. Sorry about those earrings, guys. Those are already sold out. We have those 2 rings here for you, both just under 3 carats. Grab them before they're gone, because I know a lot of people take their time with these rubies. They're a little bit more of an investment, but nothing compared to what they are elsewhere in the world if you can actually find a Burma stone. That's the tricky part. Everyone else is selling Mozambique right now. It's the only thing that looks close to a Burma is Mozambique. There's a lot of other stones out there that are really, really just lower quality, and they come from all over the planet. So it's not just like there's one source, but it is a definitive best for Burma. So I want you to take one last look at the rings here, because we've only got the 2. I know they're verifying, and I know they're big, and we brought them down to a level that should not be happening. So your last call here. Let's talk top of the hour then, because remember, just to refresh, this is the 292 that is down to. This was literally $36.99 last night. Now it's $28.88, and then we've got the 283 with the bigger diamond weight that looks incredible, and that's going to be only $39.99. So those are your choices on the rubies. Let's talk top of the hour, which is, it's our final hour this Friday, and we've got such a major Tanzanite that I was thinking about just skipping and saving for another day. Admittedly, this is a little bit This is kind of big time for a Friday night. Like, we love you guys, but I'll tell you, we don't usually have the $25,000 items. But I thought this would be kind of fun to do if we're going to give you an opportunity like never before. Welcome to the show. If you're just joining us, thank you so much. Or if those of you that have been with us for the last couple hours, we appreciate you guys so much for hanging out with us on a Friday night. And we hope that there's a Tanzanite lover or two out there, because this is the idea. Let me explain. And this is why really there's a method to our madness on why we're bringing it to you on a Friday night as opposed to any of our other shows when we have double, triple the viewership, is because this is a very special stone. So we're going to show you really one of our best. And for those of you that are newer, just a quick little 30-second synopsis on what Blue Wing Block D is, because that is not something you will ever see anywhere else, unless there's always the possibility that some of our shoppers will sell them on a secondary market. That is your prerogative. You can do that. But I'll tell you, 1280 is coming up. I've been showing this periodically throughout the show to give you a little bit of an idea of what kind of level of Tanzanite we're bringing to you tonight. This is not typical. We have a 6 carat 81, but it's not about the size. Look at that ring. Oh, saddle ring. One of our biggest diamond mountings we do is the saddle ring. So completely covered in diamonds. One of the larger stones. However, it's not totally unusual to see a 6 carat or 7 carat Tanzanite. What is unusual is the color. So December of 2018, we had a surprise visit from a miner who's a longtime friend of the family that runs our network. And they've been in the gem business now for 3 generations. So when it comes to miners and gem entities around the world, they're connected. It is why we bring you the best. It's why a big reason why we have the values we do on the gems themselves. And then, of course, putting together our own jewelry gives you that opportunity to save as well. But this is going to be one of those stones that I'll never forget the day. I was invited in on a Tuesday. We don't have a show on Tuesday. I was thinking, okay, what's up? Something big must be going on. I go into our conference room, and in front of me, on a very large, about a 15-foot long table, there's the most incredible display of gemstones I had ever seen. It took me a minute to catch my breath, not expecting what was about to be unveiled, and to look at this incredible collection. And I'll admit, I've been offering Blue Wing, or rather Block D Tanzanites, for 20 years on television every day, like consistently, 20 years, like all the time. So I'm not, new to the Block D world. But what I didn't know existed, and what nobody else knew existed, because one miner who is literally a miner, this is a miner who 15 years ago was in the trenches, like literally. He was in the Block D mine in Tanzania, the only source, of course, in the world, and he was mining this material when all the miners stopped, because they knew when Block D was starting to be excavated, they knew this was a different saturation level than all the other blocks of the mine. But what they found was this one particular vein. As they're mining and they're mining and they're progressing and they're doing their thing, they found this vein that was clearly, the rough crystal was so much more saturated, and what they were seeing was not just purples anymore, lavenders. They were seeing these bright blues and these unbelievable red flashes. And whether it was a little greediness or a little foresight, or just, again, a desire to really collect something special, this miner, who was a real, big, it was more than just a miner. If you're even allowed to mine Tanzanite back then, you were connected in a lot of different ways to the entire operation. So he actually was the one who, as they mined it, this one vein of the best block, he put it all aside. He kept it. He held on to every single piece of rough. He's the one that oversaw the cutting. He's the one that said what to cut, what they could, and do everything else, and calibrate it and make sure the cutting was spot on, because a lot of the cutting in Tanzanite is not the best. So he did everything to make sure, because he knew how precious this material was. And all these years later, 16 years later now, 2 years ago, he's sitting in our conference room displaying this, and nobody except the other couple of miners that were there at the time knew this existed. He'd kept it a complete secret. And there's a lot of secrets in the gem world, because it's very valuable. And a lot of times you have to keep secrets because you want to protect and make sure your security is kept intact. You want to keep The gem world is like that, where obviously you're dealing with high value stones like tanzanite. A lot of times you don't need to publicize to the world what you have, because that's just a security threat to you and your family then, or your business or your office or your wherever you happen to be. So this is really something he kept a secret from everybody, and then unveiled them here 2 years ago. It was December of 2018. It was right in the middle of the month. Holidays were approaching, and we started to bring you at that point the best tanzanite that ever has been and ever will be mined. And it's not a big collection, to the point where now here we are, March of 2021, and it's almost gone. And naturally, since we're a bunch of gem freaks as well, ownership, myself, we set aside a few stones from the beginning of this incredible collection. Well, the demand is so much now, we're almost sold out of everything. So now we're bringing out these stones that were initially set aside to stay. And quite frankly, the mission was to put them in museums. That was the goal. Now they're coming out for you. So not only are you about to see one of our best blue wings, but this is literally one of the top stones as chosen when every stone was in front of us, when the options were plentiful, when the shapes and the sizes, and you see it even when we set rubies side by side. You see how much easier it is to pick out the best when they're all sitting next to each other, right? That makes it very easy to pinpoint the superstars. So this 681 is just that. It's a superstar. It's out of our own private collection of a private collection. How does that work? So hopefully that gives you some insight, a little behind the scenes insight into why this is here, why it's special, why it hasn't been here to this point, why we're now at the level we're saying, bring it on out, bring it on out. There is no end to our love for these stones, but there is an end to the actual quantity and the supply, and we're getting close to it. So here's our 681. One of our best. Take a look at it. And we decided, because it is so important, because the color is so saturated, we didn't want to just give it a halo or just give it a bridge. We decided, what's the biggest diamond mounting we have? Well, a 175 saddle ring will do it. Take a look at this on the hand to give a full perspective of the size of this ring, because I think the only thing that might hinder anybody is just the size. But I do want to tell you, while being a larger width ring, it's comfortable. It's one of the most, I think, striking things. That when anybody tries this ring, they do usually call us and say, I love the ring, but I am amazed at how comfortable it is. She was not kidding. It is really a comfortable ring, and it tapers beautifully, so you can wear it and enjoy it and live in it. But I'll tell you, that stone, it does not get much better than this 681 with a carat 75 in diamonds, in any gold you want. So this may be a little bit high end for a night when we've had, I don't know, an auction with only one bidder, and we have a couple of our best rubies that are marked down and they're still sitting here. So yeah, this is a little bit, this may be a little bit risky to do, but I've been showing it to you. I've been talking about it. I've been excited to bring it to you for many weeks now. And it is one of our few rings that actually is listed to go out our door at $25,020 is actually where it's listed to be. That is what we should be getting for this high level, stunning tanzanite. Blue wing, Balak D, the best. But here's what we're gonna do tonight. I have nobody on the phone lines yet for it. It is one of those remarkable stones where I know on camera, don't necessarily just take my word for it, but everybody who's bought one, I know that people always do just continue to say and marvel at the fact these look even better in person. And that oftentimes, and I'll even do that where I'll show it more over here where you can see it in not such bright spotlights like the wheel, so you can see it, because actually sometimes when we kind of go in a lesser lighting environment, that's when you see the true color and the true beauty of the stone. We're going to take a look at it here. I'm not sure what we're going to do with it because I don't have anybody thinking about it yet. I know we're all probably just like marveling at it, which is great. But I really, you know what, Tony, I'm going to do? I'm going to put it on the, our pendant shot. When I put this on the hand, I want to actually take it over to the pendant shot and show it to you there, because I think it's going to prove my point. Let me just kind of march on over here and show you from this angle what this looks like, because I think sometimes this is almost like a better way to understand what it looks like in like a lesser light environment where you don't have the bright spotlights. I think this helps understand how beautifully bright it is and gives you more of that kind of in-person look, which is really, really important. Let's go back to our wheel and take a look at this. And you know what? I'm just curious. Do you think if we can get this, obviously 25,000 is just, it's just not going to cut it tonight. Do you think we can get this a home? If you love it, what can we do? What can we do? How is this going to be where we can take it from a beautiful piece that we're admiring on a wheel to your house, on your hand? How can we do that? How can we get it there? Because I'm open to suggestions on it, because right now, it's a tough road to climb here when you've got a tanzanite that's worth this kind of fortune, and it's worth every penny, and it's got that carat 75 in amazing diamonds. But I mean, really, we're looking at, like, you know, best case scenario, like best after a lot of pencil sharpening and a lot of knockdowns and a lot of discounts. We're probably looking at best case like $12,000, which we can do. But I'm not sure if that's going to get it home either. So give me a call if you love it. Here's what I'm thinking. And this is really, it makes me nervous, but I'll tell you, I'm thinking about putting it on the auction block, because I have got to believe there is somebody out there who wants to own the second to none best. You want the best. You want the precious stone that was set aside nearly 2.5 years ago now, right? 2.5, right? December, it was the very, very, very end of 2018 when we first had this arrive. I don't know what I'm going to do, but $12,000 with that nearly half. I mean, we're more than half off, and I still don't have a caller. So I'm thinking we have to do something extreme here. And you got a carat 75. It's any gold color you want, but I have nobody, and I got to believe that if we do an auction, and I'm a little, gun shy in the auctions, because we just had an auction a few minutes ago with only one bidder. So what do we do? What do we do? Call me if you love it. I'll give you 60 seconds, and you tell me where you want to start it. That's what I'm going to say. You tell me. You tell me. You tell me where you want to start it. You tell me. I'm game. But I do know that there's somebody. Maybe we don't need 10 people, 20 people. It's not going to happen on Friday night. But I need somebody who loves the ring. You tell me what you want to do. Because be reasonable. I've already cut the price in half and then some. So let's be reasonable, knowing that this mounting goes for over $7,000 on its own, knowing that that's a 681, not just any ordinary, but the best of. You tell me, where can we go? Is it an offer you have? Is it an auction you want to start? But I'm going to tell you right now, I've got nobody on the lines. And that is unacceptable when you got a stone that looks like this. And there's this almost like internal red that glows right. You see it? Oh my. That's what I'm talking about. Set aside 2.5 years ago as one of the top stones of the entire collection. All right, nobody's on the line. I move on. I don't know, but I know 12,000's a lot. I'm just putting it out there. Tell me where you want to start. Tell me what's listen. If tanzanite and block C material's going for $1,000 a carat, let's be reasonable and let's be respectful. Because if regular old black C washed out tanzanite's $1,000 a carat wholesale, that's $68.10 for the stone. And I'm not beyond selling a blue wing block D best for a wholesale price of a inferior quality. But that's a $7,000 stone, even if that's the case, plus a $7,000 mounting. Oops, that's 14, so oopsie, we're already too low, right? So you can see why I'm in a dilemma here. We got a couple of people on the phone lines. What do you want to do? They want to offer me half of what's already up there? Don't do it. Watch this. Hold on. We got a $6,000 offer potentially. I'll tell you this. Tiffany, what do they want to do? They're throwing out offers over here. What do they want to do? You want to start an auction? You want to buy it outright? You tell me. But I'm thinking with now 3 people on the phone lines, and maybe we need to do something a little wild here. Let's not sell it at 6. Hold on. 3 people, we got to do something wild. Forget about $6,000 to buy it. Let's start an auction, and I'm going to try it, and I just, every fiber of my being tells me don't do it. But you know what? We got a lot of people on the phone lines, and we don't have a lot of tanzanite. So that's the problem. So I'll tell you what, instead of $6,000 to start, let's go even lower. Let's get everybody in. Maybe you're not even on the phone lines yet, but you've got a chance to get in as well. How about $5,500 to start? Now we're talking. The goal is to get everybody a chance. 3 people on the lines, 4 now. Looks like we've got a 4th caller, because you see where I'm going. $5,500. You know what? Make it $5,000 to start. Let's start at 5. We are so far under, you know, guys, that should not be under 1,000 a carat. We're well under that price. And then there's a carat 75 in diamonds to deal with. But we'll start at 5. 4 people, no open. I got to get it at home. With this kind of time invested into it, I got to get it at home. $4,500 to start. We're going to try it. We're going to get everybody in. And if you're not in on the phone lines yet, you can come on in. Be a part of this because I'm looking for a $4,500 open. We have got, I mean, the ring has not changed. The carat 75 in diamonds is still there. One of the most opulent mountings we create here on this show. And yet, we're looking for a $4,500 open. 3 people now, okay? 1 person just hung up. Tell you what, guys. Whew. Okay, Fridays are an adventure. Here's what I'm going to do. Breathe. And you know what? I'll go even less than 45 because I got to get this in open. We've got to get it at home. And all I need is your calls. We need to get this going. We have 3. We lost a potential bidder, so we've got 3 people thinking about it. Only 2 people thinking about it now? I've lost 2 people. Okay. You know what? Okay. I can't look at that. That's just like shame. Here's what I'm going to do. Take a look. What are we going to do here? I'm going to go lower. I have to. We have to get the open. We've got to get it at home. We've got to get it at home. If I have to spend the rest of the show on this ring, that's okay. It's worth it. How about 44, 43, 42? Oh my goodness, it's a $7,100 mounting by itself. And the diamonds, not a problem compared to the tanzanite. The value is not in the diamonds or the gold. The value is in the one of a kind, beautiful best of tanzanite. How about, you know what, 41, you know what, make it $4,000 to open. Let's get it at home right now. We will do it. We're going to get everybody in. This way, if you want to call back or if you're just going, wait a minute, a 681, a nearly 7 carat stone, it's got a carat 75 in diamonds to go with it, and we're looking for 4,000. And Tony, I only need 1 minute. 1 minute to get it open, and if we get it, great. If we don't, I'm moving as fast as I can, and I got to figure out something else entirely for the rest of the show because this is a moment in time. And you can call Jess all day long, and she's going to quote you $71.99 on that mounting as a semi-mount where you would supply your own stone. And when you are at we're not at 4,000 yet, by the way. James, are you verifying on this one? Because I know you might have been verifying at 45 and 5. Oh, well, this is, you know what? We're looking for 4. Let's see if we have $4,000. I've got 30 seconds to get the open, and I think we've got it. Yeah, that's kind of the funny thing. It's true to size and comfortable, and I'll show you why. It's tapered, and it's concave on the inside, so I'll show you why. Do we have $4,000 officially? I think we do. I think we have the open. This is, you see how it's slightly concave? Look at, I love, you can see the stone. I love this. You can see a lot of the depth of the stone, and then you see how, look at the finishing. Oh, yeah. Tapers, it's actually true to size. So not a big deal. We always size whatever you need, but it's true to size on this one. It's got all that finishing. It glides onto the hand. I love that sometimes when we do ovals in this mounting, sometimes they're a lot smaller, and then you're going to see just, again, a little bit more of the, I love when we put the big oversized stone in this one, and it's just perfect, a perfect fit with the diamonds that almost see how they sweep around the outside and then they wrap around it as well. So let me get this straight, operators. We have the open at 4, but nothing more, right? So we're at 4, and that's it. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, so guys, it's, I think, quite clear at this point, unless y'all playing a dirty trick on me. I think it's clear we're not going to have a lot of people on this auction. Which means we got to wrap this up pretty quickly here, and we're stuck at the open and only the open, and it's $100 increments where this could absolutely warrant $500 increments or more. We're just asking for $100 standard increments here on a very large ring where I'm going to tell you, unless some miracle happens, we're going to lose a lot of money on this ring. And just given, you know, the fact that we've got very little time left in the show and we've only got one bidder, I'll tell you what, we're going to put a clock on this. I have to do it. I have spent far too much time, and guess what? That time spent is now saving you jumbo amounts of money. Let's not forget where this all started. Let's not forget where this was supposed to be. Let's not forget the top quality plucked out of our private collection, brought to you in the saddle ring with a carat 75 of ES diamonds. Any gold you want, any size you need, shipped for free. Oh my goodness, what more could you want? Could think of a couple things that I'm looking for here, but I don't think we're going to get it. So it's our last call. Kind of sad. But you know what? Here's what we're doing. Value is the name of the game here. And this is about as good as it gets. Funny enough, just in the last couple of weeks, I've had big blowout wheels with tanzanites that were half this size, not nearly the diamond weight, and they were more than this price tag. You've probably seen it, where there were 3 carat and a half, 4 carat stones in that range. They were more money. They did not have a carat 75 in diamonds. They were not the hand-selected best of the best private collection stone. All right, opportunity is a knock in here. We've got our final 2 minutes coming. Remember, we had that last ruby auction. I had people miss out because they were just a little late. So call early. We give you 2 minutes, which sounds like a lot of time, but you definitely want to dial on the early side of that clock. Let's go. We have $100 increments. I want you to look at this ring and notice the value. And this was it was a steep road here on a Friday night to put up something of this quality, this level, but here it is. And now we've got the open and nothing more. So here it is. Final call. We need your calls in the next minute 50, and that is going to do it. Diamonds everywhere. And look at the texture of the diamonds. It's not just setting a lot of little diamonds in one flat surface. It's got these beautiful like elevations and these beautiful different lines that all focus in on this outside rim, which notice it's almost like a little bit of a heart shape. You got this little just cleft to the sides here, to the top and the bottom of the ring as a whole. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. $4,000, final call. We're at 1:20 left on the clock. Good luck. And for all that red you're seeing right now as it moves side to side, nothing compared to what it's going to give you in person. I get the benefit of seeing here on a monitor like you do at home, but also seeing it in person. So I can tell you these Blue Wing Black Ds are unlike anything else when it comes to that quality, saturation, and the reds. You can buy other tanzanites just about anywhere. There are other Block Ds out there on occasion, but they're not the Blue Wing Block D, this specialty private collection that gives us this unbelievable light and red and blues and the ultimate neon. Here it is on the hand one more time. Such a glided on, slided on, silky fit to it. And we're at 4. Don't tell me it's going to happen again. 2 one and dones in one night. 30 seconds, though, to make that official. Well, it's a night for value. That's for sure. It's a night for value. That is a definitive yes. 20 seconds remaining. Look at how it just goes side to side perfectly. Just the diamonds finish right there where your sides of your fingers meet. So it's just comfortable and just glides onto the hand. Silky, comfortable fit, heavy gold, feels like a dream. And we have $4,000 going once. Value of a lifetime. I feel for the Saturday folks, the Sunday folks, all those folks that don't get us on Friday nights right now, and oh my goodness. Once, twice, 3 times, sold. Congratulations, it's gone. Enjoy. Never before have I seen anything like it. We better get some affordable up here because my $25,000 pieces is not working out the way it should. I do have one pair of Diaspora earrings here. These are kind of fun because this is actually a really beautiful pair of color-changing diasporas. You don't see them often matched up, so really tough to make earrings, and they have numbers 1028. Take a look at this. It's a great, I love these stones because they're neutrals, so just from a fashion standpoint, I think they work with a lot of your wardrobe. I think there's something very, beautiful that kind of goes with everything. It's a color-changing stone, so it tends to, it's maybe not blues and reds and purples like our Blue Wing Black D, but it tends to kind of morph and pick up different colors based on its light. And remember, it will change color to a pink color as well when you're in incandescent light. So it's 1028, 5 carats total here of your color-changing Turkish diaspora. It's a one-source stone, and it's also 12 points in diamonds, and the diamonds are set paved in a diamond shape. So kind of fun there. And a lever back, of course, which makes it super easy to wear. Just a beautiful lever back, Great style, just comfortable, and of course no backings to worry about. And they're not just going to fly out one day because, you know, a backing flew. You know, that's really nice too. So here's what we've got. 5 carats, blow them out. We'll make it, it's just one pair, guys. So it's a quick deal here. We can change the gold if you'd like. But something really special here about the yellow gold with that more green too. Sometimes they're more champagne, sometimes they're more brown. These are really that beautiful green golden color, which is really special. They kind of remind me of chameleon diamonds, really, you know. And they do change color, just, you know, not based on heat, but based on light. So we'll blow them out. They're not even $9.99. This is such a rare stone. You're getting 2.5 carats in each ear. We're going to make them $699. How about that for affordable? Taking one of the rare, one source, and phenomenal gemstones and making it $699 for the pair? Come on now. Now those will go. And we're even changing the color to any gold color you'd like. So if you want the white gold or the rose gold, an opportunity that we are inviting you to take advantage of if you want to. Any gold you need. I mean, that's a lot of extra work to be changing out gold colors, but hey, $699, take advantage of it. We'll do it, guys. And really, really rare gems. So let me show it to you, one on the hand and on the ear as well. Unless they're already gone, and they should be, because that price, I mean, you just got to understand these are so rare. And we're just getting to know these stones as far as like publicly across the world. It's getting a lot of attention. Take a look at the length. There's going to be a 1.5-inch length from top to bottom with that lever back. There you can see from that angle. So 1.5 inches, and we'll just also try one on for you. Let me know. They're already gone. Congratulations. I will pop them on the ear here just to show them, Tiffany, just so you get the full presentation here. This is what they look like on. So they are already sold, but just wanted to give you an idea of the drop in the length. And by the way, those are the Huggies we had earlier for only $299 if you want those Huggy hoops that we had earlier. Great for second piercings and whatnot. So congratulations on the diasporas. Well done. Those are gone. And then I've got a quick look. I have the most beautiful cushion cut kunzite. Take a look at this one. This is so wild. 8 karat 16. Best color. Oh yeah, look at that. And the most Art Nouveau style pave mounting. Love this. Love it. See, we just need some affordable. We got it. This is item number 1550, and that is a fingerprinted kunzite, but still just as stunning, just beautiful. Let me get the fingerprint off of it, show it to you on the hand as well, because size is everything on this. It's an 816, but it also has 48 points in diamonds. But look at how they're set. There's actually multiple setting styles here, from pave to bezels. It has a very Art Nouveau type of look to it. It looks almost vintage or like an estate piece, but we don't sell used jewelry. We only sell new. So everything's going to just be, you know, new to you. And look at this. As it moves, you see the light that goes through the stone from top to bottom. Stunning gem, amazing color, saturation beyond. And don't worry, guys, I'm on a tanzanite rampage. I'm going to show you another one. I'm going to take you to the opposite of the big 7 karat in the saddle. We're going to show you a classic in a halo. Wait for it. It's my big finale for the show, which I may not be able to wait till the end of the show to show you because it's so amazing. Here's what we'll do on the kunzite. I've got one only, major color, best of really, in the color you can ever get in kunzite. And you know what? It's not even going to be $4,000 anymore. It was. It sure was. It was $41.99 once upon a time. I'm going to just take this price to a whole new level. We're going to sell it out. I know we're looking for affordable. It's been kind of a pricey night, so I'll tell you what. I'll make it you know what? $14.99. That's it. Let's do it. $14.99. One collar. Big, big, big. Jumbo. The jumbo kunzite right there. That's a good one. That color is the best you ever could hope for. It's happening right there on that one specialty ring. And again, look at it actually when it's just directly, look at that color. Look at the beautiful cutting of that rectangular cushion cut there. Stunning. This is the trick. I mean, kunzites normally are light, light pale pink. So when you start getting purples, great. But you know what's the really top quality? When you start to see these ultraviolet blues. It's exactly what you see there. And look at the intricacy of the mounting. Mostly pave, but then look at the bezel sets that are at the north and the east and the south and the west points of this ring here. Look at that. Just gorgeous. Let me know who's got it. It's a one only and it's $14.99. What have I done? We'll expect this for the rest of the night. And I'm going to do one more tanzanite deal. Because if you want to experience Blue Wing Black D, but you're not looking to even spend $4,000, I got a little special treat for you coming up here for the end of the night. Does anyone have this? Oh, good. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Enjoy. Wait a minute. One more thing. There happens to be a markdown on the largest Mahenge spinel we have left. And may I just show you this ring, this stone, the 32, this is not even pink anymore. It's like red, red, red. And this started at $32,155. And it looks like a bunch of markdowns here. Ooh, that's a lot going on there. There's a lot going on. That has so many markdowns. It's been here way too long. It's item number 126. Oh, it's an oldie because we're in the 2000s now. So yeah, this one's been, and this has been here longer. That's the early number of the new system. This had an old number that takes it back like 2.5 years. It is a very large stone because you know these are big deal in 1 carat. This is 2 carats 01 in a cushion cut, almost square. It also has the 126 in diamonds in the double halo, and they even split the shank 3 times to anchor it, to make sure that it's going to be like, you know, keep it level on the hand, keep it centered on the hand. Just give it more gold. Why not? Deserves it, every bit of it. Take a look at that gem. So this is the 201. Let me try it on for you. And you know what? All of that graffiti on that bag means that the $32,155 price tag I quoted from the bag is not even a semblance of that price. We have our lowest price ever on this one, and it's taken a while to get here, but this should do it. And do you see why this gem of gems is as beloved as it is? This is not normal. Hot, hot pink, but look at how it's sparkling. This would be like if there was such a thing as a hot pink diamond, this is what it would look like, right? There is no such thing. You know pink diamonds, they exist, but they're really light. They're really pale and pastel. Pretty, but it's a different deal. This is neon. Watch this. Let's prove the neon. Dark. Let's darken the set. Watch full light and then blocking the light. The stone is still glowing at full capacity, right? That's what's going on, guys. That's neon. Watch. Full light. Looks gorgeous. But take the light away, as I just did, and look at how that stone is still sparkling and glowing and just giving you that amazing factor. Let's go ahead and blow it out. It's our biggest one. Time for it to go. We take this Friday night and say, okay, you guys are VIPs. Let's make sure you get some special pricing and special opportunities and special moments here. And you're not paying $32,000. How many times have we seen this for, like, I know it's come down a bunch, but how many times has it been here for $89.99? Over and over and over and over. And now the big discount. The big, like, for sure get it out the door tonight discount that's going to do it. It's going to get it a home. It is $4,999 for the Mahenge, the 2 carat plus Mahenge Spinel. One source in the world. That source is Tanzania, and we got it for you down to $49.99. Amazing. So let us know if you'd like that one. $4,999, and then we've got our Tanzanite finale. Wait till you see it. I mean, this is what it's all about. It goes, and we're so ready to show this to you. I've got one of the most incredible Tanzanite values, and I see what's going on. So we are going to roll with it here. Wait till you see this. Get ready. Very, very special value coming your way. Very special. On the way, I'm going to get to it next. I don't want to wait till the very, very end of the show just in case some of you are thinking about heading off into the sunset. I want to show you something real quick before we go. This is essentially my grand finale, but a little bit early, so we have enough time to share it with you. This is going to be item number 1334. Let me know on the Mahenge. Wild, wild value. It's, I mean, that's just, again, not for everybody. It's probably not for the beginner or the, you know, kind of just the first time shopper. But if you love and adore the Mahenges, that is our top quality by far. So $49.99 gets it to you. Let me show you what's next. Since we are taking all of our Tanzanites to brand new record lows tonight, I've got an idea for you, and it's right here. And I know we had the beautiful blue wing in this opulent saddle ring a few moments ago, But this is a classic. And you know what else is great about this? It goes so well with the Wonder Ring, which I'm going to show you. And it's item number 1334. And it is a mega, you're still getting a big stone in Blue Wing Black D's. You're still getting an opportunity, but I think so infrequently, we don't see a lot of the classics like this. And this is a classic for a reason. It's not a classic because no one likes it. It's a classic because it's beloved the world over. So here's your chance to pick up a sensational ring that is a 2-carat 40 oval blue wing. Black D, the Mahenge's here if you want it. Grab it. It's not going lower than $49.99. That's our end-all be-all. But here's a 240 tanzanite with 64 points in the diamond halo around and around and around it. Good-sized diamonds, I might add. You know, not little scrawny baby stones, but really good size. I mean, 2/3 of a carat almost. And you have your choice of gold. So it's going to be the white gold or the yellow gold or the rose gold. Not going to be seeing a whole lot of it, but just, you know, the band that it sits on top of. And we have a moment here for you because obviously if you've been with us seeing some of these tanzanite values, you've noticed that we've had record-breaking values. Not necessarily intentional tonight, not supposed to be where they were going, but that's what's happened. So why don't we do that again? But now, really, I feel like we're trying to give, you know, get something for everybody, right? So if the saddle ring wasn't, if that was just too much diamond weight or too big a stone, or maybe you want something for every day. So a lot of people are just collecting our tanzanites at this point, getting everything they can, securing everything they can possibly get while the blue wings are still here. That's not a bad idea. This is a classic. It is wearable. I would almost say for a gift idea, like if you want to gift a blue wing to somebody who maybe doesn't have access to TVON, great way to go. And wait till you see it with the Wonder Ring. Amazing. Take a look at it. We're going to do something crazy because I know you've seen this ring recently, and yeah, it was $36.99. I've got a whole different deal for you. And because this sits up with that perfect basket, it's going to really work well with the Wonder. I'm going to show that to you. It actually sits up right next to it, so we'll show that to you. But it's not, hold on guys, and I really would suggest too with this one is you just may want to dial in on the early side for this because it's going to be a little crazy in here. It's going to get crazy because we all know when something's too cheap. And when something's too cheap, like somebody's asking the question now with Jess, I'm overhearing her and she's having to explain to somebody that these are natural gems and these are real diamonds and this is actual solid precious metal as in gold. So, you know, sometimes if you're used to, you know, seeing some of the other places out there, there's a lot of places that offer jewelry. This gets a little bit crazy when you see not just a fine quality, the top quality. Oh my goodness, what was $50 tonight? Oh, it was? Oh, 49.9. Oh yeah, the decimal point moved around a little bit, comma changed. Yeah. Yeah. Listen, I know that's most of what's out there is, you know, glass, crystal, things like that. Isn't it nice to get Mother Nature's best? These aren't made in labs. This is not just Mother Nature's jewelry. This is the best of the gems. Let's try this on. Friday night. I bet Jess, you know, we're like at this point going, if the clubs and the movie theaters and all that really and restaurants really do open, you'll stop getting those calls on Friday night, Jess, you know? Once people have other things to do on Friday night, right? All right, there's the ring. This is number one. This is look number one. Wait till you see it with the Wonder, because I know a lot of you have the Wonder ring. So this is a perfect candidate. Even though my Wonder rings are a little bit larger in size, it's still gonna work. We'll show you. But it's not gonna be $36.99. That is now a was price. I'm telling you, you guys know I do some crazy things for our end of the Friday, the little Friday finale. This is it. Not 36, not even 3,000, nor is it $29.99. Let me show it with the Wonder ring. May I? May I? I'm obsessed. And if you ever get the Wonder ring, if you already have it, you already know. Again, I've got a small ring here and a large Wonder ring. So this is not going to work like it would if you get the normal size you would. But if my tanzanite's a size 6 and my Wonder rings are size 8s. So normally, if everything was a 6, and wait a minute, I think I just kind of popped them together here, they would kind of look like this. They'll sit even closer. My point is, it looks fabulous together, and they're not even sitting like they will if you get the proper size all across the board. So just an idea of how that's going to work. How about not even 29 or 28 or 27 or 26? Watch this. That's with the Wonder Ring, which you can purchase if you don't have yet. But take a look at this now, because it's not even 25 or 24 or 23. And you're getting 240. So it's a good size. And I think so many people miss us having, we love to show off our diamonds. We love to give you big gold weights, but we very rarely do a classic like this. And it is a classic. And it's a great way to start. It's a great way to show off these beautiful gems and give you the amazing look. Not even 23, 22, 21. I will get everybody on the phone lines. Before we go tonight, in 18 minutes, we are going to get any Tanzanite lover who's looking for the just really best of, from quality to value to setting, all of it. You are going to be on the phone lines. I'm going to tell you something right now. This is going to get really crazy in here because there is no end to the value I'm giving on this ring. This is going to get, and we're very busy. We have 4 callers already on the phone lines ready to go. They're ready. This is not a time to wait because these phone lines will be jammed. And out of all the gorgeous blue wings I've had, I have not had a value like this. It is time to take advantage. It is time to be a part of it. It's time to get whatever you need. White gold, yellow gold, rose gold, that's okay, but $21.99, it's not even $2,000. This is a $240. It's not supposed to be this affordable. And here's where, again, maybe you start. Maybe you start with the blue wing. If you don't have one yet, there's not a real long runway you've got to get them at this point. And I'm not going to do $2,000 or even $19.99. We can say goodbye to all the pricing you've seen and all the pricing you know. This is your moment. Take a look at to get the 240, guys. It's really important. We have one gone. Yes. Did you say June? June like the month? June in California. If you're still with us, could you give us a quick call, please, and ask for Joanne? June in California. Give us a quick call. We have a question for you. So just give us a quick call, please. June in California. But here we go, guys. Not 19 or 18 or 17 or, okay. I'm so far below cost. But I promised one thing. I said I'm going to get you on the phone lines. So I'm going to get you on the phone lines. And we will find every single Tanzanite lover. We're going to get you a great ring. And we're not going to have you spend even $1,799. This is going to be a classic. How low can she go? How low can she go? End of Friday is here. We are ready to wow you. And I'm not talking, and I'll tell you for our jewelers out there, because I know we have a lot of jewelers, people that own jewelry stores, shops, online, boutiques, they shop here and then they resell our jewelry in their shops. And they're still, remember, they can get 3, 4, 5 times the price they paid and they're still giving the best value in town. I think that tells you something, right? This is where the jewelers are going to get with it, right? That's a good sign. Okay, we have how many colors? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to try it on again. We're going to go lower, and I'm not stopping until we sell every single 240. I don't have like 20. I don't have 10. I don't have 5. But we've got a couple, and there's 240 minimum, so you might get bigger. So the smallest one is the one I have here. Take a look at that on the hand all by itself. Best Tanzanite out there. Who are my gals that love the classic halo style? This is the ballerina mounting that is forever in vogue. And it's not going to be hold on. We're getting very busy, guys. If you're on hold, bear with us. We're not going to do $17.99. I am still going. I will get every one of them gone, and probably it's going to take 30 seconds to do it. But hold on. Before James, before Tiffany, before Jess, before you sell it at $17.99, watch this. And if you're not on the phone lines yet, come on in, because we're going to try to get you one, okay? We're going to try, but that really is determined on when you get in the lines, right? When you get in line, I should say. On the lines, in line, not 1777. James, what do you think? Pretty good, right? Well, I'm selling every single one of them right now. James. Out and about. Oh my goodness. Watching on the go? Tell you what. Look at this. $16.99. My goodness. $15.99. We're going to sell them all out. 2 are already gone, for sure, spoken for, reserved. I'm not going to stop. And I'm not done. And this could be You ready for the best Tanzanite value, guys? It's happening right now. We got room for 2 more people on the phone lines right now. We have had a lot of people come in. We got some last minute requests coming in. Here's your last moment to get on the phone lines. It's not 15. It is not 14. It is not $13.99. We're selling every single one. And no, you cannot get a 240 on its own for this price. And we got the whole ring with the halo in the gold, in your choice of gold, in your size. For those of you that are new, we don't only ship for free, we size for free, we do the gold color change for free. You don't pay tax if you live in any of the 49 states or other countries besides California. So if you are outside of California, you're good. You pay what's on the screen. That's what you pay. And it's not even $13.99. We've got one left right now. It's time to queue up the 60-second clock. And if you're not on the phone lines, come on in. Take a look. We got it. We got it. We got it. We got it. Last one, guys. Not even $13.99. Very popular. Must have. Make it $1,299. That's it. $12.99. 60 seconds. Final call. Oh my goodness. And if you don't have the Wonder Ring, get it tonight. We've got the Wonder Ring for $9.99. So you can get, now honestly guys, I need to know what you're getting because we've got another, it looks like we only have one left. So this is last call. I don't know if that quantity is going to last the 40 seconds we have remaining on the clock, but this is your time to jump in. It's a 240. This is the same material that we were talking about with the 681, right? Blue wing, black D, one source, one mine, one miner collected it. He saved it. He brought it to us 2 years ago. And now we are almost through with everything that we've had. So what happens when it's gone? You ask, well, there is nothing else. So what do? We're not sure. We're not sure because it's going to be tough to bring you anything less than the best that we've become so accustomed to showing you and sharing with you and offering incredible values on. So here's your last call. It's our last chance to get it to you. $12.99. What a value. Mega moment here for our Tanzanite collectors. Get a classic everyday wearable. Stack a Wonder Ring next to it. Wear it on its own. Get any gold color you want. It's totally, totally, totally up to you. But I got a yellow diamond deal here for you at the end of the night, too. We have 10 minutes left, so if you have any final requests, we have our 2 rubies that are still here. We have backed up calls, so operators, please, please, please help us out. We'll see who's got the last one. No backed up calls. It only shows backed up calls. Well, that's good to know. Oh, there it is. Okay, we got them through now. All right, so final call. Let us know if you'd like the last one. $12.99. How about a yellow diamond? We got a good yellow diamond for you. Kind of important here. Going a little high end here, but not a problem if we drop the price to next to nothing. It's a Carat 04 VS. It's got a lot of important diamonds around it. We'll show that next. If you want the last 240 or 240 plus, you let me know. We'll help you out. It's $12.99. One remaining. That's it. You got to get it. I mean, it's really, look at even the basket work, how it's all scrolled. You've got this interesting way. The gold is designed basically leading up to that Tanzanite and the halo around it. It is spectacular at $12.99. Try it. Again, I don't have 240s for that price, so it's a really special way to invest a little, get a lot, try it for the first time if you're new, because those of you that are newer to the show and waiting, it could be a couple weeks and then, oh, it's gone? What happened? So remember, we're 2 years into this collection now, so if you are newer, it can be a little bit disconcerting that we're already near the end of it. So I want to make sure you're aware of that. As we are looking at our last one, I've got a yellow diamond here to finish the show, and we still have those big rubies, so don't wait on those, because you know what I always say on Friday night, for those people that don't get us on Friday Live, they watch the recording when it's on all the social channels, and they'll watch it like early Saturday morning or Saturday afternoon, and things are gone the next following day before our tomorrow morning show kicks off in 12 hours. So make sure you're getting those pieces. You're here first. You're here to take advantage of them. Take a look at my extra finale right here. It's absolutely incredible. And I'm a big believer that it's the Field of Dreams concept. If you price it cheap, it will sell. And that's what we're going to do on a very important yellow diamond ring that is item number 1670. And it is going to be our 104 cushion cut square yellow diamond. It has a full-on bezel and prong double setting. And then the way we set this is really incredible. It's got 98 points in diamonds, but it's not just the diamond weight. It's how they're assembled, how they're pieced together. And we still have that last Tanzanite somehow, some way. Still here, $12.99. Anyway, call me on that last one, guys. I don't want you to leave it here and let it be gone after the show, because it will sell. Like, it will sell. We have 8 minutes left in the show. It will sell. Just call me so you can be that last person that picks it up. But here's our Carat 04, 98 points in diamonds. Those are, look at the trio of pear shapes that you have on the sides. Then you have the round brilliance filling it in. All bigger stones and such an amazing mounting. With the Carat 04, that is a VS stone, by the way. So we'll add that up there because that's extremely important. Rarely are fancy yellow diamonds graded for clarity. There's the finishing on the inside. Here's your beautiful, look at that. What a beauty, isn't it? True yellow. These are all natural, not treated, not heated, all from the earth, from, better yet, the Argyle mine. So Tony, just add VS up there so they know, because I'm going to get that question about, well, is there a clarity grading on the center? Yes, it's a VS yellow diamond in the cushion. So it's really important. Most of them are not graded, so I want to add that in, especially when it's over a carat. So there's a 20,000, well, I'm just going to show you the bag here. This is really, really important, guys. And this is where you can see the photograph of the ring and you can see the price. So there's the ring in a black and white photograph, the Carat 04, and then there's the 20,213 price tag. So here's what we've got. Special end of the night, we got 7 minutes, right? We still have one tanzanite if you want the last tanzanite for $12.99, but here we go on a very, very, very special yellow diamond. Incredible side diamonds. This is not just any old, compilation of stones. It's got that really big, individual, fancy cut pairs. Take a look at this on. And what we're about to do is send it on home. Send it home. Where's it going to go? That's what we're waiting to find out together. One of the stones that this is something truly, if that was in a window on Rodeo Drive right now, you would see a 0 added to this price tag. It would be a great, and people would be lined up all through Beverly Hills trying to get that for $200,000. It's not $20,000, and it's not, better yet, it's not even half this at $10,000 or half of that at $5,000. So what we've done just now is like a quick 75% off sale, because basically, yeah, half a half, right? 20 to 10 to 5, I'm not done. It's not even $49.99, and this is one of truly the most magnificent mountings to see with those really, really, really large. Those are not just accents anymore. Those are not diamond melly stones that are a couple of points in size. They're incredibly important, and it's not even $49 or $39.99. Watch this. Have you ever wanted a 1 carat VS fancy yellow? This might be your moment. In a square cushion cut, and it's not $39.99. No, I mean it. Like, that's really happening. Not even $39.99. And if you like that, you're going to really like the next step I take you here, because it's not even $39.99. That's not it, guys. That's not it. That's not the price. I am truly, truly, truly going below our cost. End of the show is here. We have 5 minutes left exactly. We're going to spend the rest of the show, unless you have a request that you'd want us to slice in here, we'll do it. But we're going to spend the rest of the show on this ring or until it's sold. And it's not $39.99, which I know, Director Extraordinaire was hesitant to put that up there, thinking I've gone loony, right? I've lost my mind. What are you going to think about this? I'm not even going to do $2,999. Call me quickly, because that is where that's going to be gone. But if I can do a little extra on top of extra, discounting galore, then it's your time to pick it up, guys. It's not even $29.99. Just say sold. Remember, you've got a full money back guarantee. You can wait, get that at home, try it on, take it to a jeweler, get it appraised, ask your favorite jeweler what it's going to cost to replace the ring. And guess what? You can know deep inside, in your heart of hearts, that you got one of the most sensational values that Lolo has ever put together. And it's not $29.99. Hold on. Let's blow it out for real. We are going to get this at home right now, and you got to call me quickly, because it's not even $29.99. I'm giving it away. VS, no less. VS Carat 04. Watch this. Not even $28.99. Blow it out right now. End of the show special here. Thanks for being with us till the end. I'll do it for $2,888, and it will be gone. So fabulous. And do I have another Carat 04 yellow that's a VS quality with that kind of, not even close, nothing even close to this. $2,888. You let me know who's got it. When it's gone, it's gone. Good luck. We will give it a 60-second clock, and maybe we'll just have time to put up something else before we go. But that should be gone. Out of here and done. Because with that kind of value, I'm going to try it on again. Look at how beautiful this is on the hand with that cushion cut square. Let me know who's got it. Who's thinking about it? Yes. I did. The 292? Do you want to see the 292? Yes, that's the 292 is the cushion. That's the one I recommend. It's also the lower price of $28.88. Yes, and I'll flash it here for you, Andy, just to make sure it's the right one they're thinking of. Here it is. One more time. I was just going to say, really all that's left is our two big rubies, right? So I'm glad we have somebody asking. That's the 292. Let me try it on the hand here for you. This is the 292. Where is it? Where is it? Yes, 292 cushion. Yes, Tiffany, go ahead. Yellow diamond. Yes. And Andy, that's the 292 with the double halo. And what's that? You're taking it. Thank you. Enjoy it. That was also $28.88. Okay, yellow gold only on that one, Andy. Make sure that's okay with them. This is two-tone, $28.88. What do we have? 2 minutes? I'm leaving this up here. I'm leaving this up here. I am leaving it till it's up. Look at this on the hand again. Look at the VS yellow diamond. Finished on the inside. Two-tone gold goes with everything. If you wear yellow gold, no problem. This is going to go with it. You wear platinum, no problem. This is going to go with it. You wear sterling, no problem. This is going to work with it. It will work. It's your two-tone 14-karat gold. We've got the 104 VS. Let me say that again because that's special. To get a VS cushion cut like that, $28.88. Guys, we only have one ruby left from everything we've shown you. We have that 2-carat 83, I think it was. And then we have our, what else? That's it. That's it. And the yellow diamond, which is verifying right now. We'll see who's got it. Absolutely spectacular. I mean, that's a ring. Seriously, the first thing I would do is probably get that appraised. Just for fun, just for kicks, like to know how much value. We all see the value, but to like really definitively know like a dollar amount of what that value is all about, you gotta take it, try it out. Try it. See if that's not the most spectacular ring you own, right? 104, I mean, well over a carat, VS quality, rare cutting. By the way, we're back in 12 hours. Yeah, believe it or not, back live in 12 hours. So, yes, give me a call. We'll help you out. We'll be here for a few minutes. Join us in literally 12 hours. We'll be back in 12 hours to do it again Saturday morning. It kicks off at 10 a.m. Pacific time. I will see you then. We've got an incredible weekend of jewelry planned for you, so I hope you'll join us. And don't forget, tomorrow's the time change, but we don't lose that hour until Saturday night. So you'll be with us bright and early tomorrow morning, I hope. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. From all of us here at TVON, we wish you a wonderful rest of your night. I'm Lauren Blair. We're going to see you back here in 12 hours. We'll see you then. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much. Confirm the item number. 1670. Yep. 1670 on that one.